Okay, welcome back everyone. We're back for episode 22. Welcome back. We're gonna kick things off with a quick recap. So, last game we had the group arriving at Kai's family home, where they were ambushed essentially by his father, Emmett, and various elven warriors and some type of assassin. Kai was confronted by his father and demanding answers on why he refuses to accept his own inheritance and his own duties to the family, instead running off to become an adventurer, and questioning him on this curse of some kind, the darkness that has taken him in some regard, shadow type magic. His father brought in a hallowed acolyte who determined that Kai was not cursed, and frustrated by this news, Emmett decided to summon an old acquaintance of his named Evelyn, who arrived and promptly whisked you all away, teleported you into a new location, a new family home, that of Vargas, a tavern or / inn / home that he resides in with his family, being Evelyn and Zach. And as you began to kind of wind down and relax after such a tense encounter, you spoke with Vargas's family, got to know them a little bit, and with Vargas getting a talk about his origin and how he was brought into the world in a bit of an awkward manner. And Kai getting news on his origin from Evelyn as well, being that he was essentially created via magic and his soul was plucked from the astral plane. A soul born from a star, plucked and placed inside of a vessel down on an atlas by his aunt Zayla, who had gone missing a few years prior. And as you all took your rest for the night and woke up the following morning, ready to tackle what comes next and potentially go and confront Emmett once again, that's where we left off. So we'll pick straight back up as following day. You're all well rested. There's plenty of food, plenty of drink, loads of various patrons, going about the business, having fun and talking amongst each other. It's quite a loud, energetic environment, Vargas's home. But feel free to take it away when you're ready.
I think if I recall correctly, Jade had gone outside for a bit at the start of the morning.
Oh yeah, real quick. So Jade, you separated from the group in the morning, and we also had a quick dream sequence with Vargas, didn't we? Where he was thrown into the astral plane, had a vision of his patron, this eye in the void, staring back at him, this multicolored flashing eye, that revealed various muscle tissue and sinew and masses of flesh surrounding it, and then he was thrown into darkness once again as the eye closed and was almost enveloped by a aberration type maw of a creature. Upon waking up in a panic, Flumph was unconscious on the ground and then suddenly burst awake with an eye opening on his forehead and his tentacles strangling Vargas with unnatural strength. Vargas resisted as his own eye opened, and basically a psychic feedback kind of blast shot Flumph away, and Vargas resummoned him, and he had no memory of it, and he dismissed himself, essentially kind of worried for Vargas and what had just happened, and this whole thing kind of left Vargas a bit shook. But yeah, as you all come together the following morning, Jade, are you present, or do you want to be on your own?
I'd say I'm probably outside on the bench for a bit. But
Yeah,
I
sure.
wouldn't be long.
Yeah,
So
cool.
probably come in after like 15 minutes. So, or if someone comes and finds me.
Yeah, no worries. So you all notice that Jade is currently missing. I'll say that probably Saria, you noticed that she went outside early in the morning.
But Sorry will actually, after a little bit at the bar, we'll go out and look for her.
Sure, yeah.
I'll just eat some breakfast.
Yeah. Your father's bringing out various plates for you, along with the various flumps that are just ferrying different plates of food across the various patrons. Very well fed, very nice food, stuff that you've grown up on, stuff that you've missed dearly over the past few months, as much as you may not want to admit it. But Sari, you step outside and you find Jade just kind of sat on the one of the benches on the exterior.
So I'll go and go, how you doing? You feeling any better this morning? I know you were out of it. Yesterday was a lot.
Hey, sorry. Yeah, not doing the best. It's been a lot happening, and I don't know. I just kind of got overwhelmed, I guess. I have something I need to talk to everyone about to do with the orb thing situation.
Yeah. That was a little startling when your normal farm started to leak out of your bird farm when the orb was presented.
Yeah, normal form. Yeah, I just when we have some time, I'd love to talk to everybody.
Yeah, I get that.
Have you had food yet? I'm kind of hungry.
I had a little bit. My hunger's never really that too much for
Yeah,
general things.
I know, but
I had a little bit of meat here and there and something to drink. So,
all right. You want to go back inside?
sure. Head back in with the bed.
Both of you make a perception check before you go back in.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I think Jade's not paying full attention, so I'm gonna make him a disadvantage.
Sure.
She's kind of like lost in her thoughts. Oh, still really good. 22.
Yeah.
But is it good enough?
17.
Cool. Yeah, you both notice this as you are stepping, off the bench. You notice that there's a door here that leads to almost like a tower. It's not a really high tower, but it's like a separate building that's like attached to the tavern. As far as you can see, there's no door leading from it into the larger structure. But it's got a single door. It's maybe about 50 feet high, 40 to 50 feet high. And the stairs are all crooked and ragged, broken. There's vines draped off from it, and various moss covering it, and plant life and mushrooms, and loads of. It's very overgrown, basically, and looks very old compared, and not as well maintained as the tavern itself. But you notice that the door creaks open slightly as you step off the bench, and you see somebody peering out through the gap in the door. You see this figure Just looks like an old shrouded elven woman with like pale grey white skin and sunken features, like pale white glossed over eyes, various trinkets that dangle from the neck and the wrists, little totems almost and stuff like that. She's just peering through a gap in the door, and as you look back and see her, the door slams shut.
Well,
Might want to move the camera. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but might want to move the camera just a little bit, just because the icons are over that character.
Oh,
Like Rhea's icon was covering the door, so you
On
can,
the stream.
like, you were explaining it.
Oh, sorry. Right. Let me
Yeah,
let me,
yeah.
let me do that again. There you go. She looks like this. I'll pull up an actual.
Did you
Not
see
that I would
that?
know this.
Saria?
I did. It looked like a elderly, pale-skinned elf.
Yeah. Maybe she's shy.
Maybe.
We can ask someone inside.
Yeah, maybe Vargas would know.
Yeah,
If
maybe.
anyone would. And then we'll head in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Vargas doesn't know, probably his parents, right?
Yeah. Hey, Vargas.
Alright.
Hi guys.
Um,
Good morning.
Oh,
the-
dude.
The tower outside the house. Do you know who lives in there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's Mrs. Moran.
Oh. Yeah, she peeked at us for a little bit, and then when we saw her, she slammed the door shut.
Yeah, she'll do that. She'll do that. She's not the chattiest or the friendliest. We don't really get on.
Oh.
We kind of just, put up with each other.
Oh, just coexist.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't really know her too well. My mum knows her a bit more, I suppose.
Is she family or something, or?
Not that I'm aware of. Dad, Mrs. Moran ain't family, right? We're not related, are we?
Oh no, Vargas. Mrs.
I didn't
Meringue.
think so.
Mrs. Meringue has been here for longer than we have. When we moved
she like
in,
the
she was
original
already
owner?
here. Say again. He
Is
leans
she
into
like the original owner?
you. In a manner of speaking. Evelyn was bit of a rival, perhaps.
I see. Fair enough. Thank you.
A rival in what, though? Business rival?
They had a little bit of a disagreement, and well, let's just say we decided to build the tavern here just to spite her.
Oh.
Oh, that's not very nice.
She's not very fond of all the noise and the ruckus, but well, maybe she shouldn't curse people.
Oh, she curses.
She also
She's a
makes a
little
bunch
bit
of
of,
noise herself, to be honest.
She can be a little temperamental and a little well, vengeful or sinister at times. But if she lends a
You think
curse
she
on
would
you,
curse
just speak with us. I'm sure Evelyn can clear it up.
How would we know?
You might know, you might not. Usually it's like a feeling. Other times you just find out when the effects begin.
Well, that's a little bit worrying.
You thought I was creepy.
You are
I didn't
creepy.
think you were creepy. Just different.
Just wait till she's cursing you outside your window.
Well, I don't have any windows close to here, so... Well, I don't think I have any windows. I don't really have a house.
Well, our home is your home, as long as you will it.
Oh,
Just try
damn,
not
she
to
is
get on her
outside of
bad
my
side.
windows.
Yeah. Just try not to get on her bad side.
But
Understood.
that's pretty easily done. So, yeah.
So stay clear of her. Got it.
I mean, maybe you could be friends. I don't know. But, yeah, I doubt it. She's not really that sociable.
I'm
So how
sure
did-
she's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I'll nod and then go. So how did both of you two sleep? Vargas, Kai? Good?
Yeah.
I think that's
Not
a
exactly. Not exactly. Had a little bit of a, well, a dream, I suppose.
no. Bad dream?
But, yeah, bad? I'm not sure. I mean, didn't feel good.
It's probably
It's
bad.
more, yeah,
Confusing?
I don't know what to
Oh,
make of it. So it's a dream, you know. Sorry, say that again.
was it confusing in certain aspects, or?
Mm, the confusion comes from just the not knowing. Really, it's hard to explain that without going like fully into it. Essentially, I was floating, and there was this massive, and I mean like, as far as the eye could see into the distance, like a wall of flesh.
That's
Oh.
disconcerting.
I'm just
Yeah.
terrified.
Yeah, but yet I wasn't terrified. I was more interested in it.
In a wall of flesh.
Yeah, what it was, what it is. I feel like it's, you know,
Maybe you just had
part
too
of where
much
my
sugar
power
before bed.
comes from. Maybe there's a lot of sugar around here.
Did you say the wall of flesh gives you power?
Well, I don't. The thing is, I don't really know where my powers come from. Like, I'm not talking about my, like, you know, my physical abilities. I'm talking about, like, you know, my magical aptitude, I suppose.
Oh, I always assumed they were like one in the same.
No, like what? No, I can. That's me. You know, I can manipulate my form freely, and that's just me. That's how I am. You know, it's in my blood. It's in my my DNA to do that, I suppose. But with the magic, that's a bit different. It's almost like it was always there and has been getting stronger as of late.
Is that part of the whole summoning the flumps thing as well? Or is that different
Hmm?
again?
What do you mean?
But like your ability to just like call flump, right? Or your family's ability to.
I am not sure of the entire history of the Flump. As you can see, there are many of them. My
Yeah,
Flump, I mean, he's like, kind of like, I guess you could say, assigned to me. But I gotten used to him. We gotten used to each other. He's alright. He's quite helpful sometimes and quite useless most of the time.
Does
Yeah.
Flump like get his powers through you then? Because like I've seen you do those blasts of energy, and I think Flump can do like the same thing.
I'm sorry. What was the question? Can he
Oh,
do
I mean,
it? Can he? Sorry,
yes,
yeah, go on.
it seems like Flump has similar powers to you, right? Or does he get his powers like from you? Like you can both do that blast of yours, the energy blast.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Your mother kind of glides over to the table and like rests down on top of it, quite almost like drapes herself over the table, in from a seating position. She just says, "Well, I can shed a little light on this if you want, Vargas."
Oh, please do.
Well, Flump here is more of my companion, in a way. I've had them for most of my life, but as for where they come from the Astral Sea, just like any other aberration. As for Vargas's Flump, he's one that I've gifted to him. Unique in his own right, and in terms of power, well, Vargas gets his power from this creature from beyond, and Flump gets his power from Vargas. I hope that answers your questions.
It did, sort of. How much of that conversation did you overhear, Bob?
Little bits here and there.
Did you
I
hear
don't
about
like to
the
eavesdrop
dream?
like your father, but
Did you hear about the dream?
a little bit.
Okay. Well, there was something else I haven't mentioned yet. When I woke up, Flump was like out of it, and then he woke up with he had like an eye, like similar to my own, I suppose, my eyes, and he attacked me, so I put him down.
Oh dear. She snaps her fingers and Flump appears. And she says,
He doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, she still snaps her fingers. He appears. He looks a little bit disconcerted for a moment. And then she says, "Come here." She like waves her finger at him. He kind of shakes a little bit and then floats over to her hand. She, from her finger going from like a beckoning motion, she twirls it, and then there's like a little bit of purple energy at her fingertip, and she places it to like the side of his head, and you watch as his eyes roll back into his skull, and he starts to like squirm a little bit in the air. Her eyes flash purple and like flicker with light, and she pulls her hand back and she says, "He has no conscious memory, but I see the incident that you speak of, Vargas. It seems he was possessed by something. Something greater than he is. A larger aberration. More powerful. Tried to intrude on his mind and attack you. I don't believe it was tied to your patron, per se. Maybe something at odds with it? It's the most I can surmise. As for what he said, I've heard the term before. Some aberrations in the Astral Sea, they have their own name for themselves. After all, an aberration is not an aberration to themselves. They refer to themselves as Starspawn. I'll just bear it back 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yeah, she says they refer to themselves as Starspawn. At least the more powerful aberrations. But she says, these more powerful types, more conscious and more aware of themselves, are typically ones that haven't stepped foot on any other plane before. As such, they don't know what humans are, what other creatures are, they just know themselves and each other. But it seems you've drawn their attention, or your patron has.
Hey, Evelyn.
Yes, Kai.
Am I an aberration? Or a star spawn?
In a manner of speaking, maybe. Aren't we all a little bit aberration-like, you know? Got our own little quirks and weird tendencies. But I'd say you're no closer to it than any of your friends.
Okay.
It's all a matter of perspective, really, isn't it?
Interesting.
So can we go back a sec, Vargas? You said you had a dream. Do you dream frequently?
Yeah. Well, I have dreamt. We all have. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had dreams.
Yeah, mine's usually a reoccurring one. It doesn't really vary too much, but
Like a memory?
I think so, when I was very young.
But Vargas's seem different. His does. Were you ever there, Vargas? Or is it like in the astral? Were you ever like in the astral sea? Like, is it a memory for you, or is it something else?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been there, but I don't know.
Maybe it's a memory from the thing that the fleshy wall thing inside of you, instead of one of your own.
Huh?
Maybe it's a memory of the place that place is a memory from the thing the thing and the patron.
Possibly. I really don't know. But I can't wait to find out.
Your mother says, we also know very little about this patron, and as far as we're aware, it's always been depicted as a solid eye, and nothing more. If what you saw, Vargas, was how you describe it, then it may have been showing you other things. Things it's contesting with, maybe, or things that are between you and it. Things it wishes for you to see or be aware of, maybe. It's hard to say, but I don't believe what you saw is necessarily part of it. But, what else was there? We don't know its name, or we've never communed with it. As far as we're aware, no one has. People have given it names. Our organization, well, I say our organization, the Changeling organization, the Myriad. A long time ago, they used to revere it to some degree, siphon power from it in some ways. They're not as close anymore, but they did name themselves after what they call it. So they refer to it as the Myriad. Others refer to it as the Beyonder, a creature from the distant beyond. But perhaps you can think of your own name, Vargas, or maybe one day it might tell you.
Mm.
Who knows? But as far as we're aware, no one has gone as far along down the path of progression as you. No one's had the same depth of connection that you seem to have formed. Not as many eyes.
You're confusing me. Am I tied to this? Am I tied to something else? Or I'm confused.
You're tied to this creature, this Beyonder, the Myriad, whatever you want to call it. As for whatever else you saw during your dream, I'm not sure. I'm only giving you what I think.
Mm.
Nothing is for certain with these things. They embody the unknown. So they are very difficult to know.
Mm.
Maybe you should try to talk to your patron.
Mm.
Just be like, hey, thanks for the power. I hope you're proud of me. I had this weird dream. Can we talk about it? Do you know anything about it?
Perhaps I can help with that. I might know of a place where the boundaries between the worlds are a bit thinner.
Mm.
Perhaps it can, I don't know, help you guys communicate a bit better.
Perhaps. I don't personally. What's the word?
You scared to learn more? Or delve too deep?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's more. I do not feel the need to right now.
Well, maybe that's
where to
just
put it.
something we can keep in the back pocket if you do feel like it.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. When I look around, by the way,
As
is
far as
anyone
I'm
like
aware,
listening?
I've never spoken or heard it ever. Like, have I, Scott? I've just sort of like seen it, or
No.
like peered at it.
Yeah,
or
you've just seen it since you began like traveling and everything.
Mhm.
You've always been aware of its power and its like presence. You know, you've always felt something watching over you to some degree. But yeah, only recently have you actually begun to have visions and, you know, see the things that you've seen, and you've never heard it speak. You've always, during the visions especially, you've always felt like it's trying to communicate with you, but every time that it tries to, you experience a lot of pain, like, you know, in your mind and things like that, and it usually breaks the vision because of it. So you get the impression that you're likely just not ready to be able to hear it yet, or it might need you to do something for it to be able to communicate with you, but you don't know what that is yet, or something like that. You don't know, but there's many theories that you likely have in your mind. Bottom line is that it's trying to speak to you, but it can't yet.
Well, I'll mention that. I'll say that I have never heard it or spoken to it directly, or at least conversed. I have tried to speak to it, and Sometimes I feel like I'm about to get an answer, but then I just get pain instead. It's like throbbing, a headache, and then... And usually this only happens in like my dreams and shit, so usually I wake up.
Waking up with a headache sucks.
It passes pretty quick. But it's very intense in that moment. Well, yeah, maybe I just need to open myself up a little bit more to it. But I don't know how, because I've been welcoming, you know, as far as I can be. Yeah. Maybe it's just not the right
in
time.
due time. Yeah, maybe in due time we learn something more, you know?
Indeed.
On that topic, I kind of have something I need to talk to you guys about in private.
Alright.
You want to go up to the room we stayed in? Or do you have another private place?
Probably best we go down to my room.
Okay.
Yeah, lead on.
It's outside.
You sleep outside?
No. I just have to take a long fucking walk every day
I
to
mean,
get to my room.
really, I guess it sucks if you want to grab something from the kitchen. Oh, no, wait, the kitchen's over here somewhere, right? So, you like sneak into the kitchen at night sometimes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, let me unlock this. Alright. Yeah, we'll go downstairs into my room and
yeah.
Wow, your room looks so cool. A lot more nature than I thought.
Hey, that's what I said.
This building is pretty old after all. The roots of the trees around here run very deep, and, you know, as you can see.
Yeah. That's so cool. Oh, I like this book on the color purple. So cool. Yeah, I think it was purple. I don't remember. Was it purple or blue?
I think it was purple.
Okay.
Good memory.
But yeah, we won't be disturbed down here.
Okay. Well, it's about that moment with the orb. Like the one we gave to the guy that fucked us over. You know when those tentacle thingies came out of me, like as the bird, and reached towards the orb? In the same time I had like, I don't know, it was like a dream or a vision. It was like both. A memory. I don't know, it was really weird. But like suddenly I could see like a laboratory, and there was like a bunch of undead people like working there and experimenting on creatures and turning stuff into goop. And then I saw, like, time went by, and then I saw like a green dragonborn and two hooded figures and a robot, a Delver bot, show up, and I felt like the green dragonborn was me.
What about the Delver bot? Was it similar or exactly the same as your previous form?
Yeah, it was the one we've been carrying around that also got taken by Thingy's dad.
Yeah.
Kai's dad.
Yeah,
I see.
I missed that
Which we
last
forgot
section
about.
because it wasn't on your
Yeah.
sheet,
Okay,
so I
okay.
didn't read it.
I
But
know.
yeah,
I left that in the Unless you took it, I left it in the crawler.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
okay, never mind then. It's with the crawler then.
All right. Fair
Because
enough.
I was carrying it and I wasn't going to carry it around the
Yeah,
mesa.
No worries. Sure.
Anyways, so, yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was that one. And then I saw these people. Well, I guess me or what I felt like was me. And we got trapped, in some magic stuff, and there was fighting, and then we were like dying, like we were starving. We couldn't get out, and then we all turned to goop. And I think that's what I am now. And then there was like I saw the moment that I like basically left there, in the Delver bot, and I like more time went by, and then I saw some people there, who were like exploring, I guess, and I saw another orb like the one we stole, but they didn't find it, and it was like hidden somewhere. Like they didn't see it. And I'm just really confused, and I don't know what's going on, and like I'm kind of lost because it's like a clue to my past. I think. I guess I was a dragonborn. And there was like the orb that caused the vision, so I guess the orb has stuff to do with my past, and then there was the other orb in that place. And then Kai's dad stole, or well, I get he's not really your dad, and like you hate his guts. He's Emmett fucking stole my book, which was also from there, and I'm just really stressed out.
We'll get all that stuff back. I don't think they're going to throw it away, but
I'm really confused. There was a lot, and then right after that, there was the whole thing with, with Emmett and all that, and yeah, I just figured you guys should know.
Well, I appreciate that.
So what does this mean then? Does this mean you like want to try and reverse what they did, I guess? Or
I don't know. It's the big question. I don't even know who I am or was or will be. It's just a lot of questions right now that I don't know any answers to, and it's frustrating.
Oh yes, frustrating and intriguing. I know that feeling a lot.
Where could we get answers?
Well, when we talked to Isaac back in the temple, he said that there was another book like linked to mine. And that it was probably somewhere in the same region. So like I think I should probably get my book back first of all. And then if we can at some point when things are more calm, maybe go there, and or I could just go there if you guys don't want to go with me.
So to speak out and go. I'll go anywhere with you, Jane.
I just don't want to force you guys. Like it's my mess, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so like the other book then, I guess, and then maybe the orb could tell us more. It seemed like they were linked, like the two orbs. But I don't know.
see.
I wonder if we could find any information about what the orb that we actually gave over actually did. Or does. From somewhere as well.
Wasn't there a whole display on it on the museum? Like, you took the tour, right? Of Argus before we did the actual heist.
Mm-hmm.
What was
No
special
idea.
about the orb?
Yeah, so, give me 1 second, I'll give you a proper explanation. Pull it up. Mesa.
Yeah, it seems like we all kind of have like these dreams or visions. Well, I don't know, Kai, have you had dreams?
Yeah, but they were more like memories. But something was always just a little off, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in my recent dreams, I've had one that was like, well, I mean, this one just now, which was like a vision / memory / dream. I don't know. And then I've had another one that was really abstract of birds. And I mean, that's where I got my familiar from. The little birdie. I don't
You got
know.
it from a dream?
Yeah, like I had the dream, and then when I woke up, it was just there. It was the same bird from the dream. Well, there was two birds in the dream, but one saved, like there was a bigger one and a smaller one, and the bigger one saved the smaller one, and then the smaller one is the one that appeared after my dream.
Right, so the orb was a large transparent glass-like orb contains a mummified humanoid heart and is filled with sand that slowly swirls inside like a tornado. When held close to your ear, the faintest sound of unintelligible ghostly whispers can be heard. The orb can alter your like constitution, and it can cast various powerful spells, stuff like Earth Tremor, Wall of Sand, Bones of the Earth, Regeneration, or Regenerate, sorry. But it's also a cursed object, and you didn't get any details on what the actual curse does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's worth. I'm not sure if you playing it like Jade remembers this or not, but the perspective of the vision that you had was from the orb, so it was almost like you were looking out through the orb.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
She will mention. She will have mentioned that.
Yeah. Similarly, when you got the location for the second orb, you also kind of linked your vision to see through that one as well, to become aware of it. Yeah. But it seems like those people that came in after you had left discovered the first orb, removed it, took it back, and gave it to Felix. But the second orb was left undiscovered, essentially.
Yeah. So she'll mention that. So yeah, that's kind of what's been plaguing me ever since the orb incident.
So we need to find a way to get that orb then, right?
Well, I mean, maybe down the line we've got other clues, because I feel like trying to find the orb that got sold is going to be a lot harder than finding, well, first of all, my book, and then possibly the link book in the other orb.
Maybe the book will have some information on the orbs as well, so...
Yeah, maybe.
Do we have any way of contacting Crane? Because Isaac said they had a buyer lined up for the book, right? Maybe Crane could do some snooping and, I don't know, try and find out who it is.
I don't think we have a way to contact him, right?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, it's probably not super urgent though. I do want my book back at least, because I don't trust Emmett and what he might do with it.
Indeed.
We really do
Yeah,
have
once
to go
we get
back
it
there,
back,
right?
I'll have another go at it as well, see if I can translate any more, get any more information out of it.
Yeah, you're good at that. That would be nice.
You guys look over and you see Kai. He's like kind of staring into space. Face has gone a little bit paler just at the thought of going back there.
We don't have to go back right immediately, Kai, but he did take some stuff that's, I mean, to me it's important. We don't have to confront him. Like, maybe we could just sneak in the night and sneak out, just like we stole the orb.
Exactly. We could do things on our terms.
Yeah, and I'll actually have fucking spells I can cast and stuff and forms I can shape into, and we won't be ambushed by like 15 people,
Be right back, just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But we don't have to go through this immediately. Like, clearly you're not ready, and it's traumatizing for you too, I can imagine. You've learned a lot of stuff recently too. But I think we're all here for each other, right?
Of course.
So you can always talk to us. Or maybe, try to find some rest in your mind. Maybe you could try some meditating with Saria.
I think I could probably use some of that right now.
We
Everything
can-
seems so chaotic.
We can do some soon, I'm sure.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Do you think it's going to help?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it helps bring stuff into focus. Helps what's the word? Drown out the noise of everything else and just allows you to bring what's important into focus instead of worrying about every little thing.
Sounds like a miracle cure, but I'll take anything right now. So yeah, if you've got some time, I'd like to.
Yeah, we can do it later. In the evening, probably.
We should probably get some supplies, because I used a lot of stuff like yesterday. Like, you guys really got to stop going down. It's really worrying. And then I used all the fucking healing potions I had, pretty much.
I could probably do with some weapons. And Kai looks down at his wrist, and his chain dagger is no longer attached and wrapped around his forearm.
I think Saria
And
needs a new
Tope.
weapon too, right?
And Tope
Yeah.
isn't far. We're not too far out of the city, or out of the town.
Will we be safe there? I mean,
Safe as
My-
anywhere else.
Well, probably not as safe as here with Evelyn and Zach, but
But we also don't have, we can't resupply here.
no, I know.
Right.
But like, okay. First of all, your dad ambushed us with like a bunch of people we weren't aware, and we had like no gas, I guess. No gas left. Like, we're in a much better state already now, I think.
100%.
Well, apart from our missing items.
Actually, as I was saying, the group will notice Saria just tap her chest where her what's it called? Her blood rune
Amulet?
is, and she'll cast Death Ward on herself.
well, what happens if I lock up again? If we do head back there, he's got his ways when I'm around him.
Well,
I
Maybe
mean,
the meditation will help with that.
I mean, you saw what happened. They had you guys surrounded, and I just went along with things. I felt like powerless.
I mean, we
In a
were
way, we
kind of
were.
powerless.
Exactly. Yeah, we were.
Like I said,
We-
we got ambushed. We were like, we'd been fighting all day. We were exhausted.
yeah. You still haven't rested. You've been, yeah, down quite a few times, eh? You've been through a lot that day.
Yeah, I
We all
mean,
had-
hell, you almost got taken away by that wyvern.
Yeah, and I still don't fully understand, I guess, how I got out of there. I guess I got my little friend over here to thank for the look down at my shadow and
Which gives you a big
Does
thumbs
your-
up.
Your shadow have a name?
I don't know. I'd never really thought about it as a different thing.
Maybe you could
The shadow shrugs.
Maybe you could ask it. Maybe it could like sign out the letters they want to be called.
Do you guys know sign language?
No, I mean maybe you get to make letters with its hands. You know, so
The
Do you have a name or want a name?
the shadow kind of holds its hand up, and its hand twists and bends the shape of its hand as a shadow essentially bends into the shape of a question mark.
Does it not
Just-
know what a name is?
Kai closes his eyes.
It shrugs again.
This might make it a little bit easier. And Kai closes his eyes and focuses and wills his shadow to come forth into a more physical form. I'm going to cast Summon Shadow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I forgot how to do this thing.
You're okay.
Wait, do I drag and drop? Is that how it works? Or do I
You
double-click?
just use the spell, and then it'll pull up a window and tell you to like pick a creature, and then you summon it with the button at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so this
Wow.
shadowy figure fully like forms into like, it's like when you watch Kai's shadow normally, it's like a shadow on the floor or projected onto a wall. This is an actual 3D creature essentially, but it is still like you could put your hand through it. It's made of shadow, you know. So but yeah, it's a full silhouette of a humanoid, just with like trailing shadow flowing all over it. You don't see any like facial features or skin or anything like that. But it just kind of holds its position in front of Kai and just looks around at each of you.
Is that something you've been able to do all the time?
No, it's ever since that fight with the wyvern, and funnily enough, after I had a dream, I feel, I don't know, a little bit more connected. I guess.
Oh, you had a dream as well?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was more like memories of my childhood, of the day I left, and it was almost like it was blocked out of my mind, or I guess I never really thought about it. And the same thing that happened to me with the wyvern is, I guess, how I kind of escaped from my home. Like, my father had caught me, thrown me in a cell to try and, I don't know, bring priests or something here. And I just wanted to get out there, and I felt so hopeless and lost.
The same cells that were in the room that we were being ambushed in, or?
Yeah, the same ones. I don't know, I guess I just focused and reached out, and next thing you know, I'm on the other side of the cells, like in a puff of smoke or shadow or darkness, and I just ran.
It was like the thing you did when we got ambushed, where you like appeared in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly the same thing. I guess now I can control it a little more, but I can
Well, that's
barely
useful, at
remember.
least.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what to do with this stuff though. It's been pretty good to me so far. But
Sarah, like, it definitely hits hard, and she'll look down at her side where it hit her in that combat.
wait, what?
Well, when you were charmed, your shadow thing here, it popped out and swiped at me.
I'm so sorry. I mean,
I know,
I'm
it's
sure
fine.
he is too.
I know, it's fine. I know it wasn't, you weren't in control of yourself, so.
Yeah, Felix is a bitch.
We should have killed him when we had the chance.
Yeah, he got you to spill the secret anyways, so like, job failed anyways. We should have just taken him out and then stolen everything. So we were kind of fucked up, to be honest. I'm not sure we could have taken his servant guy, like the other store guy. Like, I was barely keeping you guys alive, honestly.
Yeah, it was
I
getting
think
rough towards the end there.
I
maybe
think we need to
overstepped.
invest in some protection. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need to get you some better armor.
we got that cloak for Vargas. Well, your dad took it now, I think, but but like, we just got a bunch of money from the job. We should see if we can get some good stuff.
Any magic shops in town? Vargas?
I
Or is it
believe
just-
there might be some trinkets that we can find, like maybe at the blacksmith's, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's there are stores like that in Entopa. It's not like a massive, like, sprawling elven city or anything like the capital cities are, but you know, it's got a decent sized population. You know, it has a lot of trade that comes through it. It's usually like food trade that comes through, but you know, you get other things as well. It's the city's most known for its transportation of food goods. They use treants essentially to, like, carry food from here all the way eastward to Thane and various other larger cities. But yeah, it's pretty. You know, it's got all the bells and whistles. You know, it's got like a large school and like you know, big libraries and you know, town hall and like a temple, and you know, there's all standard type stuff that you'd expect in like a mid-sized city.
And at least we can get some travel supplies if we are to head back. I mean, it's probably a few weeks ride from here, right?
I imagine. I mean, we could broach the subject with her, but I imagine my mother might be able to get us a bit closer. Maybe, perhaps even help us. But we'll have to talk to her about it. First things first, I reckon we go get the supplies, so we're not caught off guard by anyone or anything. Not that we would be here. We're totally safe here.
I think so as well. I think we should go early so we can go and just make sure that we're all fully stocked up.
Mm,
Do you guys think we can maybe spend just a couple more days here? Somewhere we can relax in safety.
I don't see
Do you
why
think-
not.
Of course, like I said, we don't have to rush, but we should get some supplies.
I
if
am
you
I am curious though. Like, you just want some relaxing time, or yeah, what's the
some time to think, maybe.
I mean, some time for my wounds to heal over a bit, and it's been an intense few weeks. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been so long since I felt somewhere so safe.
There's also the matter that your mother and father have essentially offered like kind of training to some degree. Like your father was going to teach you, Vargas, how to potentially pick out a doppelganger that might be, nearby, and stuff like that, so you can spot them. And
True.
your mother was going to help Kai figure out what's in his shadow. Or at least try to,
Shakespeare. What's in a shadow?
Yeah. She said she would try and help him anyway, if he wants her to.
Maybe just a couple of days. We go get some
Yeah, I think that's
supplies.
fine. But we can get some supplies in the meanwhile. I mean, if you want to just stay here, that's good too. Like, can we just get supplies?
Yeah, if you don't feel like going into town, we can all go and you can stop here, and we'll be back shortly anyway.
No, no, I'm gonna come with you guys. I couldn't leave you guys go just in case something happened,
We'll be fine.
Whatever we go through together. I think we're at that point now.
Well, that's development from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out yourself, little elf boy. Or little star boy.
I think I like that one a little bit better. Okay, I got one more question now. These dreams, right? So, Vargas is dreaming about big fleshy appendages.
Excuse you. That's crazy. But okay.
Jade is dreaming about
Big orbs.
a pair of big orbs and lots and lots of food. I'm dreaming about, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make the joke. What about you, Saria?
Getting memories of being dominated and imprisoned.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Good old-fashioned bondage, like.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one I had was of being like a young child baby.
Surely we cannot turn this into anything.
Please don't.
Please.
Yeah, on an island surrounded by a lake of blood with an elven woman with golden eyes flashing from golden to red over and over, dripping blood onto my forehead, saying, "I won't let him have you." And that is, I've had
Intense?
that dream.
That is intense.
It is. I've had
just a little bit.
I've had that loose dream, not as in detail as that, my entire life, pretty much. All little flashes of it, anyway.
Yeah. Crane's gonna look into that, right? Was that the
He's going to look into potentially who is him for me now. I'm gonna use some of his old contacts.
Yeah, and he's also looking into potential ways to get rid of the rune for you.
Yeah.
In a safe way, but he just doesn't know how to do that at the moment. So he hasn't guaranteed you anything, but he's gonna try.
Yeah, for sure.
I just feel
But
like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I say I've been with it most of all my life, so
I feel like there's got to be something to these dreams, right? Like, as far as I'm aware, it's not a common occurrence, and the odds that here we are getting them frequently, like all together, like.
I think
Sounds like we're the dream team.
Oh, Jade.
What? Let me have some fun. It's been fucking stressful.
I like it. It's like it connects us all in a way as well.
My jokes do?
No, the fact that we all dream.
Oh.
And your jokes too. We all collectively facepalm.
Now, some
Hey.
of them are funny.
So with some of the whatever. Yeah, they've been asking us for like group names all the time. Maybe we should do something with Dream. I don't know.
Possibly.
The Dreamers. No, that's terrible.
Yeah, in your dreams, buddy. In your dreams and my nightmares. Sounds like the name for an emo band. Your dreams and my nightmares.
Speaking of in my dreams, one thing that I never understood is my little shadow friend here was in them even before everything happened. Like, as if he was in the memories.
Maybe you're just that connected now together.
That he just invades my memories and my dreams.
Well, maybe it's not
Oh.
like an invasion. Maybe it's your
Sharing.
subconscious bringing him with you. Because
Yeah.
maybe
He's your shadow after
subconsciously
all.
he's a part of you. And so like, you feel so connected subconsciously that you couldn't even imagine yourself being somewhere without him being there as well.
Well, you can't go anywhere without your shadow.
Well, that's true.
Technically, I can. I stand up and I walk one way, and then my shadow walks the other way.
Okay, well, but how far can you walk away from him before he returns to you?
I honestly have no idea.
Ever tried running from your shadow? I tried it once as a dog. I don't know why. I felt like doing it. Doesn't work. But yeah, maybe we stew about the name. We can think of something better than the Dreamers. But should we go get some supplies,
it'll
or is
come.
there some stuff you guys wanna do first?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
fine,
go get
we'll
supplies.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
head to town.
Stock up and get what we need.
Cool.
See if we can find anything interesting as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna say, as you take your leave, your mother and father wave you goodbye, tell you to be safe, and they so you all take your leave essentially from the home of Vargas. Heading.
How far is it to the town? It's not that far, right?
No, not far. You're kind of like just off the outskirts of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a walled city either. It's completely open for the most part. It's just surrounded by trees and dense jungle-like forest. So you just head south, probably for like maybe 15 minutes on the road. I say a road. It's you're just walking through a jungle essentially. Like dense, very large trees, and winding routes and multicolored plants of all types of shapes and sizes. Loads of little critters that you see running around. Some of them a little bit more fey than others. Like you might see like an owl with like various shades of blue and pink and green feathers, and like shining like blue eyes and things like that. Occasionally you'll see treants that are moving through the forest as well. They don't get close to you, but you see them through in between the dense tree lines, just kind of lumbering through with these like massive, basically, for lack of a better term, basically like a backpack, but it's essentially built for a treant. It's made out of wrapped vines and wood, that kind of makes almost like a basket on its back, that you can only imagine is like filled with grain and vegetables and various foods as they kind of ferry them off further eastward. But yeah, as you come to the edge of the city, it is like I say, it's open. There's no wall. You do see elven guards in like pale green armor. Very slender and dexterous in their like stance and appearance and weaponry, things of that kind. But you head through. The city is very loose and spread out. It's the cities that you've been to prior have been quite dense. Loads of activity everywhere. Buildings that are wall to wall in some instances. This is much more open plan. Like everything is just built where it feels natural. These buildings that are coming out of trees or are built into treetops. There are sprawling vines that run all the way through all the road and the pathways. A lot of the buildings are made of wood and organic type softer material, as opposed to like stone and things of that kind. And there is a bit of a fey presence here. You do see other treants and various fey-like creatures, fairies and satyrs and various creatures of that kind, just in and amongst the elves that are here. There are a few other humanoids that you notice, a few humans and maybe a dwarf or two, but they are much less prominent than the elven and fey inhabitants of the city. But it's very relaxed, it's very calm, very peaceful. You can actually hear the sounds of nature, not, as opposed to the sounds of civilization, drowning that out. You can hear the wind blow and the sounds of critters and birds chirping in the trees nearby. And it is a stark contrast to what you've been accustomed to in recent months. Vargas, this is, you spent a lot of time in this city and other elven cities for that matter. You studied here when you went to school, and then you would have studied in Thane for a short time as well, before you eventually returned home. But yeah, this is a very nice peaceful city that you know quite well. You even see a few of the people here wave at Vargas, and seem to give him a passing greeting as he walks by.
Yeah, it would give like a little awkward wave back.
Yeah. like old friends from school and things like that. People that you've interacted with here and there throughout your years in this area. But yeah, you lead the group over to the local kind of blacksmith, magic kind of store, if you will. Sells all kinds of things. It has a section for crafting weapons and like blacksmithing and stuff. There's other areas for actual magic items and potions, and it's like a general goods kind of store in that way. But yeah, it's run by these three elven traders that are like essentially twins or triplets, if you will, and you head on in there. There's the three of them that are kind of working the store in various different areas. As you enter, it's quite a well lit area, even for like a blacksmith type scene. It's very well lit. There's loads of plant life and open windows and sunlight being draped through. And again, it's very different to how you would imagine like a typical like crafting area would look. Everything's very clean and well maintained in every degree. But you see one of these elven triplets, these male elven triplets. They have like quite thin facial features that come to like a sharp pointed beard, like green eyes, kind of blonde short hair. One of them has like a classic kind of blacksmithing apron that's spotless, and another one is kind of up climbing like a bookshelf with all these like cabinets and books and various potions and scrolls and things of that kind. And there is another one that's just kind of sweeping up in the store and cleaning. As you enter, the one in the apron kind of turns and greets you and says, "Oh, welcome. How can we help? What do you need?"
We're looking to restock a little bit. We've lost some equipment. We came to check out weapons, magic items, potential potions, whatever you've got available right now.
Well, you're in the right place. We have a number of items in stock. I'll give you the tour. He shows you around. He shows you basic equipment first. You can buy pretty much any type of basic equipment from this place, whether it's adventuring packs or crafting materials or weapons, armor, ammunition, rations, food, anything like that. You can pretty much pick up here. As you don't seem too interested at basic equipment, he quickly moves on to more pricey items. He shows you potions. So he's got 4 basic potions of healing. He has 2 greater potions of healing. He has... Where has it gone? He has a couple of other special potions. Give me 1 second here. He has a potion of force resistance. And he has a potion of mind reading as well.
Okay.
Potions of healing are 100 gold each. Greater healing is 300 gold. The potion of mind reading is 200 gold. And the potion of force resistance is 400 gold. And then he shows you some equipment, which are, again, he's got basic stuff, but then he also has essentially. Sorry, one sec. Fly buzzing around. He shows you these vine weapons, essentially. They work just like a normal weapon, but they allow you to always have the slow mastery prepared. You can get them as base weapons or +1.
And sorry, what was this for?
Basically, any type of weapon that you want, for the most part, he can accommodate. So you could get like a vine sword or a vine dagger or a vine bow. But yeah, essentially it just allows you to always have the slow property prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them as a +1 though if you wish. Each of those weapons is well, they vary between 100 to 200 gold for the base, and then you add 1,000 gold for a +1. And
Okay.
the only other stuff that he has a cloak of elven kind, which is while you wear the cloak, wisdom perception checks have disadvantage against you, and you have advantage on stealth checks to hide. That is 3,000 gold, and it's achievement. He also has he also shows you a bag that has like leaves kind of woven into its fabric. And he says, well, he tells you that it's a herbalist shoulder bag, essentially, and what it does is it produces a number of like magical plants and herbs, and if you consume one of them, you get the benefits of the enhanceability spell, a random effect from that spell, which is basically like advantage on dex checks or strength checks or wisdom checks, etc. But it's random which one it gives you, and it regains the plants every day. And that is 5,000 gold, and that's pretty much everything that he has that piques your interest in any way.
We could probably find use of some of this stuff, right?
He doesn't have
sure.
any armor or something.
Yeah,
he's got basic armor. Yeah. So if he's got plate, he's got leather armor, whatever you're looking for in that regard, but nothing magical, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
What about this leather armor, Jade? I think you would bring out the green in your goop.
Hold on. I'm looking up armor and because I forgot.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to put these items in chat so you can read them. I'll delete them off your sheet in a sec.
Is the armor also like covered in vines and stuff like that?
Yeah. They've all got like a bit of like an elven kind of naturalistic design to them for sure.
I mean, that cloak of elven kind, it can, where we're going, it could definitely come in handy. It could either help bump one of you guys up, because let's face it, you're not all the sneakiest people.
I don't know what you mean. I'm super stealthy. As
Or I mean,
Saria clinks her armor against a sign.
But we definitely want the potions, that's for sure, or the healing ones.
Yeah, we definitely need to restock on those.
I mean, I've actually got like 6 regular potions in my bag, and they're pretty heavy, so I wouldn't mind giving some to you guys to carry if I could.
Alright, well maybe we don't need to buy
Maybe we
the
get some of the
regular
greater
just
ones, though.
yeah, just the greaters, yeah.
I mean, we could always buy them all and just chuck them in your bag, right? I don't know how much space that
Yeah.
thing is.
How many greater healing potions do you have?
2.
Yeah, I think we should just get those.
Hey Vargas, could you grab these and maybe put them in the bag?
Yeah.
I'd pass over 4 healing potions.
Alright. Yeah,
Oh.
that's fine. Do either of you two need healing potions? Rue, Saria, sorry, Jade.
I used up all of them during the Wyvern fight.
Say that again.
I used up all the potions I had on me during the Wyvern fight, so yeah, I
Alright.
could do with a couple.
Yes.
I've got a greater and a regular, but I don't have that much room for much else.
Hey, what was your name again? Sorry, sir. I say to the shopkeep.
Give you two
yeah.
of them, Saria.
Yeah.
You can have a greater as well that we buy.
Scott, what's the shopkeeper's name again?
Yeah, he says, my name's Cleo.
Cleo?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, I'm Kai.
A pleasure.
Yeah, I think we're probably definitely going to take this cloak and definitely the greater healing potions you have.
Very well. Let's have a see. So that would be 3,000 gold for the cloak. And your potions will be 600 gold. So 3,600 gold.
Hold on.
Can we keep a tally until we're finished and maybe cut a deal if we're spending
Possibly.
a large amount of money?
Do you have any breastplates that are like made of natural stuff?
Yes, we have quite a selection. Feel free to take your pick, peruse as you wish. Just kind of guide you to the armor kind of section.
Yeah, she's gonna look for something that's like almost like monstrous in its nature, perhaps, like in its design.
Yeah,
Whether that be like
there's nothing that like screams that at you, but
is there like something kittenous, heightenous, whatever?
Yeah, there's some that are a bit more kind of like animalistic in their design.
Mhm.
You know, like they have like depictions of beasts and things on them, or slightly sharper edges to the general design and things like that. But they're all, very well made and very sleek and fairly tight fit.
She'll point out her favorite and be like, "How much is this?"
Yeah. So what type of armor are you looking for? What's the
A breastplate.
breastplate? Okay.
I think the base cost is 400 gold.
Yeah. So, he'll say, Yes, this be 400 gold.
Can we add that to the tally for now?
Total is 4,000 at this stage.
4,000.
Guys, do we want to get the bag with herbs? It seems cool, but I don't know if it'd be that useful. The bag of herbs is once a day enhance ability, right? A random one.
It contains
no,
6
so-
assorted.
Yeah, so it gives you like it has six plants. Each one gives you a random enhance ability effect, and then
okay.
And then if you take 10 minutes to tend to this bag during a long rest, it will
Yeah.
contain 1d4 plants. In the morning, if you're proficient with a herbalist, it will contain 1d4 plus 2 plants instead.
So
Oh,
it just
shit.
regains them every day, essentially.
So, like mechanically, how does it work? You can eat one herb for as an action / bonus action, whatever, and then you roll a d6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as an action, you may harvest one plant and either eat it or give it to a creature within 5 feet of you. Creature spends an action to consume it. Upon consuming it, it gains a random effect of the enhance ability spell. So it'll just last for the same duration. So it'll last for
an hour.
an hour. And you gain that benefit.
Okay. And can you like consume multiple?
I'll see why not.
Okay.
Quirky, but do you think it's that useful?
I mean, it could be. I use the spell that has the same effect every now and then. It's really good for if you have a plan and know what you're going to do. It would have helped us in our previous altercation. Well, the first part of it. Or, well, it could have, you know? But I don't know if it's worth the price. It's a bit pricey. I'm not too attached to it either. Is it attunement, by the way, or no?
No.
I assume not. Yeah, okay.
It does say in chat achievement required, just a heads up.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, at the bottom, trinket achievement required, not equipped, not proficient. One action.
Oh, yeah. So I guess it is achievement then. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, as an attunement item, I don't know if it's quite worth it. I mean, not that we have a bunch of shit attuned, but still.
Hey, Vargas, do you know this region well?
Fairly. Why?
Are there any other like major cities en route to?
Oh, not within like walking distance. I mean, it's days travel, you know, to any other city.
Yeah, we're gonna be traveling for a while before we head back home, right? I wondered if we pass through any other places, maybe.
Yeah, like we can give you gold for other things. I don't think the bag is that important.
Indeed.
The cloak seems useful for someone.
Yeah. With the bag being attunement, I'm willing to drop it to 3,000 gold. I didn't realize that it was attunement, so I think it's fair
See that then.
drop the price a little bit.
I think Sarah will just take a basic vine greatsword as well.
Cool.
She's like, I'm grabbing this shitty greatsword, but I'm getting rid of it as soon as I get mine back.
Yeah. But by the way, your heavy greatsword, by the way, is I've adjusted it a little bit to say that it gives you cleave like without having to prepare it.
Okay. Well, don't have it right now, but yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know
I'll
for
just
future.
take a basic vine one, however much that is.
Cool.
Probably like 200 gold.
Yeah, 200 gold for the greatsword. Yeah.
Okay, so add that to the tally.
It's 4.2k.
Yep.
And where was your like dad or parents' place? Where's your home?
It's in Shademore.
Right.
So
Okay.
just past Fame there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think if we get in that way, we'll probably pass through Fane, and there'll definitely be a lot more options there. So maybe
Yeah,
it's best
so
that
I
we
think
just
we
have
hold
a
off on the
convo.
bank.
Yeah. I
Do-
agree.
Who's taking the cloak?
Oh,
I don't
mean,
particularly need it. No.
I don't.
that
particularly
depends
need
if you
it.
guys want to like buff up someone's weakness or like enhance someone's strength. That makes sense.
Well,
It's like I can
Yeah.
probably make use out of it, but it could also be like overkill.
well, Vargas has a cloak already.
Well,
Oh,
I don't.
you're not anymore. Sorry, you got it taken. My bad. Yeah.
My daddy's got a cloak.
So you could use this one in the meantime, but yeah, the one that Vargas had and will hopefully get back soon is probably the better of the two. But
Yeah, cloak
Yeah,
protection real good.
yeah,
I don't mind. I could use it for now. It is still very useful.
cool.
I think it'd be
Right.
useful for whoever uses it. Where we're going.
Yeah. I don't particularly need it, so.
I will spend an hour and attune to that. Could we
Okay.
have a 5-10 minute break? I need to do something.
Yeah.
I need to be honest.
There's someone in chat as well that is asking questions as well. So
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick 10-minute break-ish. 5-10 minutes. Cool.
Okie dokie. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. All good.
Okay. We're back.
There we
We're
go.
back. We're back.
Square. Oh my
We're
god.
so back. We're so bad, guys.
Oh my god, you teleported so far away. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm in Grossel now. Deal with
Yeah.
it.
There we go. Okay. Cool. So we're back. Finishing up with the trader. So you picked everything that you want. Anyone want to grab anything extra? Do you need a weapon?
Did you get
Kai?
a dagger? Yeah, okay.
Or are you happy punching stuff for a bit?
Yeah, I think I might just punch things for now.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, unless we come across
4.2K, right? I think we were gonna haggle or something, try and get a deal, right?
Sarah will pull Kai aside and say, I can always try and whip you up a simple dagger myself when we get back. I'll use my forge. I've got a bunch of raw material anyway. Just might need to get something for the handle.
That'd be really nice, actually. Hey Cleo, do you have any just any ornate pieces of wood or something? Just some sort of silver wood or something with a little bit of flair to it.
You can take it on the house. Pull some out of a nearby a crate.
What does it look like? Let's see.
It's
Gilded,
fairly
pretty.
well refined and kept wood. It's like got like a nice kind of pale grain to it. Colored grain. It's good wood basically. It's it's not rotten or anything. It's not magical either. It's just
What's the color of it?
it's like a pale brown kind of coloration.
This should work, right?
Yeah, that'll work fine.
Awesome, thank you.
So, are we getting a deal for all this stuff? Because we're buying a lot of stuff,
Well, that was the wood,
Vargas.
obviously. Smiles, but he's
Vargas,
clearly joking. But he
surely we
tallies
can
it
do a
up.
little-
Yeah, he tallies it up. You've got what's the total here? Are you getting the bag or not?
4.2K. No.
Oh, no, we're not gonna get the bag, I don't think. Are we getting the
Rope
cloak?
for 3K, armor for 400 gold, greatsword for 200 gold, so that's 3.6K, and then two
Two
greater healing
greater, yeah.
potions, 300 each, is 4.2.
Cool. So what do you offer? What do you say to him?
And I just nudge Vargas forward a little bit.
Yeah, of course, of course. Right, well, we're spending quite a bit here. We got this. Put the cloak down, I guess. We'll get 2 potions. In fact, I think we might just get all of your healing potions. I'm just gonna make that executive decision.
Cool. So an extra 200 gold for the 4 basic healing.
400 gold, right? They're 100.
Oh,
Yeah,
100 gold each. Sorry, so 400 gold. Sorry, yeah.
So yeah,
4.6.
4.6. Yeah.
4.6. Yeah. Can we do something about the price? I say like, ooh. Can we go for 4? Maybe even less. I'll tell you what. If you do it for 3.5, maybe I could, put a good word in. Have you ever been? I forgot. What do we call the bar? What do we call the bar?
Do you have a name for it, or do you want me to come up with one?
We'll figure that out. I'll just call it the bar for the time being.
We'll call it the
Names are the worst.
Agzend.
We might workshop it a bit, but maybe something like the long stare, or like the or the distant stare, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something with eyes. We'll workshop it. But yeah. He seems to know it. You know that he's been there before. These triplets have been to the bar before.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you 3. But yeah, if you'd be willing to help us out, I'll put in a good word for you. Get you a nice discount on your drinks and food, whatever you need.
Okay. Let me have a think. Give me a persuasion.
Ooh, a bit low.
Okay.
You got any spell slots to sling?
I do. I'm just
You also have inspiration right now.
Oh yeah, we all have inspiration. DM inspiration.
You do? Yeah.
You want to use it on this though to save a couple of 100 gold.
I've wasted like 3 DM inspirations because I've not used mine. So I mean, use it while you have it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Up to you, though, obviously.
Yeah, I'll just have to take it, unfortunately.
Okay. He said, Cleo says, as much as I would love a discount at your fine establishment, I'm afraid coin is a little tight at the moment. The best I can give you is 4,300 gold.
All right. Just check it, Scott. Can I use because I'm reading balance pay, and I'm just wondering if I've got it confused. Can I use this on myself? And I don't know if I'm using it correctly though.
You can.
It doesn't. It says the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. So isn't it? So I don't understand how.
If he says lower, it should say higher.
Okay.
But yeah, you get to re-roll whatever you reaction.
Well, I guess it would be a lower roll if I was using it on an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can use it on yourself as well. You just re-roll and you choose which.
Okay,
of the
fuck
two.
it then. Yeah, I'll use a balance fate because I just wanted to
Oh,
make
go ahead
sure I
then.
wasn't cheating with that.
No,
spell.
don't worry about that. Got another persuasion check.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Funky sound.
See if you can get that a bit
Oh my
higher.
god.
Hell yeah, let's go with 12.
It's a little bit higher. We'll say
I guidance you, but I think mine's too obvious.
Yeah, you can knock another 100 gold off. So 4.2 is the lowest.
All right.
Go.
Yeah, that's all right. Say 400 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's basically 4 free healing potions.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we'll take it. Thank you.
Cool. And also he gets a discount, right?
Yeah, small one. I'll talk to him about that.
You pull out
Deal.
coupons.
He shakes your hand on it, and
Actually, sorry.
Oh, do you have a coupon?
It's like one of those
No,
oddly
just
specific ones too.
Just mention me to Ivy next time you see it,
Okay, will do. Thank you very much,
and
Vargas.
say that you got a small discount, for let's say a month. Hey, sounds good.
Sounds great. Thank you very much. Thank you
Alright.
for your patronage. Hand
And
you the
same to
items.
you. Hope to see you there soon.
I hand over the 420 platinum.
Very nice.
Alright,
Seems happy with that. And you all exit the store with a bunch of new goods, new equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do in the city of Intopa, or are you heading back to Vargas's home?
I wouldn't mind stopping real quick and I kind of wanted to get myself a new cloak. Just something this...
You're not going to put on the Elvenkind one?
You could always put that on.
No,
It'd be good
you're
for
going to
you,
wear
right?
that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could make use of it. It won't...
I just... At least for now, especially if we're heading towards Thane, I kind of just want to change my appearance just a little bit. I mean, Emmett already knows what I look like now. Like, exactly. So just maybe just a different colored cloak or something to help me blend in a bit. I mean, travel supplies is always going to be useful as well, right? Some rations.
Oh, we'll get that from my house, my home. They'll sort us out. Unless there is any other things, though, like, a rope and torches and all that bollocks.
Sarah will go to Vargas and go, is there any places of high elevation near your home where I can just look out over the surroundings?
Sure. I mean, you could always climb to the top of Mrs. Meringue's tower. I'm sure she'd love that. You might get a nice little view over there if it can see over the canopy. I haven't been up there in a long time.
Maybe. I'm sure she'll be very pleased about that.
She's probably gonna curse you.
Well, already cast, so.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure you can have multiple curses. I think.
Hey,
Wait,
man.
could you turn into a vampire werewolf? That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Just before we get too distracted, who's taking what? Like, as in, like, who's taking the graters? Who's taking the 3 healing potions? Was it?
Four healing potions, 2
4
graders.
healing potions.
I've
I've already
pretty
got
full.
4 on me, so I'm all right.
I was given 2 normals by Vargas, so.
Yeah. So I reckon you take 2 jade at least.
I cannot physically carry more potions.
Okay.
I'll just take a couple more then, I can carry them. Or do you just want to give me 1 gray and then you stick the excess into the bag of colding and just keep it in there?
Yeah.
And then we can just divvy them out when we need it.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I can take some more because some of my sheet stuff is taken from me.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna.
I can take like 1 or 2, but I already have 1 potion of healing and a greater already. So
Okay.
Yeah, just make
I've
sure you
mostly
don't.
been using my potions on you guys.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't duplicate the numbers between you. Make sure you're aware of who actually has what you bought. Let me know if you need me to add them to your sheet as well, or not.
Are we just wondering, Scott? Are you sure about this weight? This weight seems like an awful lot.
Yeah. So they don't actually weigh that amount. It's just to represent how fragile they are. So, say if you're carrying a bunch of equipment and a bunch of potions, then they will take up the space of something heavier than what they are. If you get what I mean. So basically, it's basically saying if you carry too many of them, then you're not going to be able to carry something big like a suit of armor or a sword or whatever, because you've got all these dangling potions clattering around, and
But how do I make it so that the weight doesn't matter then? Because like if I put them in the bag of holding, the weight should.
Yeah.
Just say that you put all the potions you have in the bag of holding anyway, because you can just pull them out as a bonus action and drink it anyway.
Yeah,
because it's on you. If that makes it any easier.
Yeah, so it can hold 100 pounds of items, the bag, and that also is based off the weight of the potions. So if you can only put 10 basic healing potions into it before it's full.
Okay.
And I have no clue what you've already got in there, if anything. But
no, we don't have anything in there right now.
Okay.
Probably some money, no?
Yeah. So basically, what you want to do is just edit the bag of cold in, and just go edit the description and write what you want to put in it, and then deduct the potions off your sheet because they're in the bag. Does that makes sense? Yeah.
I guess that makes it annoying to use though. Like if he deletes the whole potions, or I guess you can just set the quantity to 0.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to edit it. I'm like.
If you hover over the name for the potion,
you can right click
the number appears next to it, and then you can put 0.
What? Okay.
No, for the bag of holding, I think he's on about. You right click on the name in your inventory.
You want me to edit the description of it, and that's how I'm gonna store everything inside that.
Yeah, there's no other way around it, dude. You'll just have to edit the bag of cold in and just write on the item 4 healing potions or whatever is in the bag. Like there's no better way to track it, unfortunately.
So who's taking which potions?
I'll take one.
Putting 6. Go on.
I'll take 1 greater for Saria.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a greater and 4 normals left.
I've already put the 4 normals in the bag of holding.
Okay. And then the greater, who's holding on to that? I already have one. I don't need one.
I think maybe you should, Vargas.
Are you sure?
Well, what have you got potion wise?
I got 2 regulars, but I feel like I can also get out of dodge pretty quickly. Whereas
That's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll take one.
You could add a greater to my sheet, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Why is by the way, potions of healing is saying 20 and not 10? Wait.
Yeah, potion of greater healings weigh 15.
Yeah, but normal potions are saying they weigh 20 right now.
You had 2.
It should be 2.
Oh, I have 2. Oh, that would be why. Yeah.
I think they stack.
Yeah.
Oh, the weight goes up. Okay.
But by the way, like, if you can see here, Rhea, you've got potion of healing 2.
Yep.
But then you've got 6 out of 6 charges. So just get rid of those charges.
2.
Yeah, I'll change it to 2 if you can. Yeah. Like 2 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying at the start of the game, just to
like,
make sure that your numbers match, basically.
I think I might just get rid of the charges so it's not confusing.
Yeah, you could probably do that, I guess, but you just need to remember that when you use the potion, you're gonna have to delete it off your sheet when there's none left, basically.
Or you could just put 0.
I just don't want you to get confused thinking that you have a potion when you actually don't, because you don't see the
No.
0 and, you know, whatever.
Nah, I keep track of it
Cool.
pretty well.
Alright, no worries then. You all happy then? You all got... You all divvied up your stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. What's the plan?
Thanks.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Is there anything else we need to do in this town, or do you want to go back to the distant stair?
I got no plans. I need to actually start working on a thing for Kai. So it might be good to go start my forge.
Is that gonna be loud? Do we
As loud
wanna
as
set-
any forge. I'll set up slightly away from the inn. I can do it outside, so
away from Mrs. Meringue?
yeah, I'll do it on the other side and it'll be fine. I'm sure.
Okay, well, I guess we'll head back then, if nobody else has anything to do here.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, have you got everything you needed, weapon-wise and everything?
I got my
Yeah.
armor, yeah.
I've got a great sword, so at least I have another way to attack, so I should be good. And I'm gonna work on making a dagger and potentially a chain for Kai. When we get back near yours, so over the next few days while you're both learning stuff.
If the dagger will be fine.
Okay.
I
Sure.
plan on getting my chain back.
Just to check, one of you's taken the cloak, right?
Vargas,
What's
right?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I guess we'll head back then.
Cool. Yeah, you all head right back to Vargas's home. And pretty much exactly how you left it. Not much time has passed. A couple hours, maybe, if that. Yeah, you all return. Are you just heading back into the bar itself, or back to Vargas's room, or...
Wait, should we have grabbed some supplies for the bar? Like, do they have regular deliveries out here? Oh,
Don't worry about that.
because
We have
those tables are
plenty.
always loaded with food. I feel like you guys go through a lot.
Yep. And it doesn't seem to run out. Nah, I'm sure there's the supplies, but we don't need to worry about that.
Where, Vargas, where do you reckon it would be best for me to start my forge? It would be less disturbing your parents' clientele, patrons.
Honestly, mate, I don't think you need to worry too much about that. You're being awfully polite, but it's a bit rambunctious in there. You know, people are loud, noisy. You know, they're having a good time.
Fair enough. I will set up over the back here then.
Yeah, out
She'll
there
go.
would be fine anyway. Like, this is way out of the way.
She'll step down and then just place her portable forge on the ground and tap it with a smithing hammer.
Yeah.
Boom. Forge, and she'll pop it down there.
Every time you summon this thing, it catches me off guard.
Ow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay.
Step to the side a bit there, sorry.
Yep.
You're showing beneath it for some reason. There we go.
There we go.
Cool. So you're working up a dagger for Kai.
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice. I will say at this
Oh.
stage. Sorry, go on.
Sarah's gonna ask for 10 platinum from Kai.
As for what?
10 platinum.
Damn.
Yeah, sure. Hand it over.
Okay,
Without
and she's
question.
gonna take that and she's going to just start drawing up plans.
Hey, sorry, could you good at like rune work, right?
Loosely, yeah. Mostly giant runes. What you having in mind?
Not necessarily magical stuff, but and I pull out the little book from my pockets. It's like I guess a storybook from my aunt. I never knew what it was, and a lot of this like symbology and runes and stuff I don't understand. But when I see them, it kind of makes me feel a little bit of comfort. So, do you reckon you could incorporate any of this into either the blade or the handle?
Yeah. Let me leave the book with me, and I'll start drawing up. She'll pull out some pen and paper and start drawing up designs with the runes in my. Just point out any particular runes that you want, or words or phrases from the book that you most. I guess what you connect with the most, and then I'll start working on it.
I guess I just scroll through and see if anything pops into my head, Scott. Otherwise, I'll just choose something at random.
Yeah, sure. There's many symbols in there. There's symbols that, most of them have like multiple meanings and things like that. But these ones that represent a star. There's ones that represent the void itself, or the astral sea, or aberrations, or the Shadowkai themselves, things like that. There's all manner of stuff that you could choose from, but it's whatever you prefer, really. What do you think Kai would, lean toward?
Maybe 3 symbols pop out to Kai.
Sure.
And one of them is the astral sea. One of them is the Shadowkai. And then I don't know if any of them, I don't know, like indicate anything meaningful, like family or like home, something.
Yeah. These words.
The concept of belonging.
Yeah, there isn't anything.
Or like even like
family, but there is stuff for like origin, or for like.
Or is there anything like symbology that represents like our world? Or our
there's stuff for like home, or like.
Yeah, I kind of want to like almost tell a story with it,
Okay.
Like originated from the astral sea.
Yeah.
The people, the Shadowkai, then now I'm here, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I mean,
I guess
the last one could be something like chosen home, or something like that.
Yeah. Like it's probably really vague and doesn't mean anything to anybody, but just
I mean, it means something to Kai, so that's what matters. But yeah, easy enough. Sarah is very skilled at copying, runes of this kind and various symbology, so easy enough. And as you're like discussing this with Saria, you watch as Zach comes around the corner. Says, "Oh, I'm just looking for Vargas. Is he nearby? Is he in his room?"
Oh, I'm here. I'll come stepping out.
Didn't see you there, Vargas. Hope your trip to Intopa went well.
Oh, yeah, it was alright. Oh, by the way, the triplets helped us out a little bit. All surprises, I said that we give them a little bit of a discount, eh?
Oh, Cleo,
Just
Leo,
for
and Dio.
Just for
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
just for like a month.
No problem. We can do that. I just wanted to check. Are you ready for a little bit of training? Or
Yeah, that sounds good.
wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Oi,
Kai.
you two out if you guys are downstairs.
Yeah.
No, I think Kai was up with Sarah.
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
sorry.
floor.
If anyone's in my room, come out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach?
Yeah. Zach kind of beckons you over. and
Jade's
whispers to
gonna try and hide and make a stealth check.
yeah, nice.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Ooh, 24.
Ooh. Give us a perception check, Dave.
I physically can't. It's impossible.
Oh, that's
You
okay.
That's
can
right.
crit.
That's
You might
20,
crit.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. It's always worth checking.
I mean, I know she's down there, so
Yeah, you might reason that she's stepped out without you noticing, because you're going to go down and check and not see her if you fail. So yeah, so you shout down to your room. You look around, you don't see Jade. So you step down into your room and you look around and you don't see her anywhere. So she must have left without you noticing.
all right. I go outside. I lock it up.
Cool. Zach beckons Kai over and says, if you're still looking for some assistance, Evelyn has time for you now.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
You can find her in the bar. She's waiting for you. Come along, Vargas.
I guess so.
And he kind of steps away with Vargas in tow. And we'll get to Kai soon. Vargas, Zach takes you off into the woods, into the dense forest nearby. And he kind of sits down on like a broken tree stump and pats the seat for you to sit next to him. And he says, okay, Vargas, this may take a little bit of time. You may not grasp it immediately, but I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly. Just be patient with yourself, okay? It's not an easy skill to learn. It's been a while since I've transformed back into my true form. Maybe longer since you've seen it. Give me a moment. And he kind of focuses for a minute. And his body shifts and grows in size to be close to about 9 foot 9 foot tall in size. Skinny, lanky, long limbs, arms and legs both, neck slender and slim and elongated, bald head, purple skin, and like completely white, a slight shade of purple over the eyes, as he transforms into his true doppelganger form. And he looks like this.
Okay.
He says, yes, that feels better now.
I bet.
Why don't you do the same, Vargas?
Very well. I look around just a little bit, you know. Make sure no one's peeking.
Mm-hmm. And,
But knowing that he's here, whoever peeks, probably not going to have a nice day.
yeah. And yeah, as you shift and transform into yourself, you probably can't even remember the last time that you've been alone with your father, both in your true forms. And there is a closeness that you feel to him, a connection. Just looking at him and him looking at you in this manner. Fully revealed, nothing hidden.
Yeah, one by one
everything
I'll
there.
open.
Yeah.
One by one I'll open like each of the eyes as well.
Yeah. Again, he kind of leans in and looks over them, fascinated by them, but he quickly pulls away and moves on to why you've chosen to find this alone time together. And he says, when it comes to our kind, Vargas, not all of us are as accepting of each other, or especially of what you hold within you, this creature. And should any of my kind find you and want to, well, take it for themselves or destroy it or anything of that matter, you need to know how to spot them. You know better than anyone. We can be, well, anyone. It's hard to trust
Indeed.
people when our kind is seeking you, so we need to start training your eyes and your awareness for our tells.
Mm.
I can't say for sure if you have all of them, but you have some, no doubt. You may have even noticed some of them from me over the years. But,
Yeah, like,
as far
well,
as,
like your fingers.
yes, that is a sign. Elongated limbs or disproportionate bodily proportions, if you will. It could be fingers, it could be ears or legs or anything in terms of body proportions. Very hard to notice. Usually only noticeable if you know what they should look like. So if they're impersonating one of your friends, you may have a better chance of spotting the difference, if you will. But there are some other things. Staring, extended eye contact. A lot of our kind are, well, a little invasive when it comes to these things. You should be wary of anyone who lingers too long, staring you in the eye. Many of our kind tend to twitch when we are being questioned on, well, when someone has doubts on our identity. That can be twitching or just discomfort or things like this. They may know what to say, but their little movements are another tell.
I see.
If they express a strong desire for food or a hunger, can be a tell as well. Sometimes, all creatures become hungry, but if you see them drooling or feasting on raw flesh, then that is a tell.
All right.
There are
Noted.
sometimes we like to move a little differently, so You watch. He kind of stands and begins to stride across the forest floor, and with his elongated limbs, he's suddenly moving in a very kind of stunted, unnatural way. It almost looks like a creature that's trying to imitate walking and doing a bad job at that. And he says, even when I'm transformed, sometimes this bleeds through. Occasionally I find myself tripping over my own feet or just taking too many steps or too little. Or, things like this. Things that should be natural to most other people.
See,
if you notice any unnatural strength, that can also be a tell. They are very small, but can carry something very large. Something that is not appropriate for their build. Finally, this may be one of the easiest tells. One which you should also notice and watch out for in your own transformations, your own deceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Doppelgangers have an aversion to animals or beasts. Not that we're scared of them, but they are scared of us. Many of them will growl or roar at us, or if you're impersonating someone with a pet, this can be a big problem. A beast that knows the person you are disguised as will no doubt be able to tell the difference. I imagine your little druid friend may be able to help you in this telling in the future. But I tell you this because not only for your own safety, Vargas, but so that you can, stay hidden when you need to be.
Of course. I will keep that in mind.
He says, just as much as I want you to stay hidden from them, they will want to stay hidden from you. When you learn these ways to tell them apart, it will benefit you as well. It will make you even better at your disguises. And will serve you well in life. Especially when me and your mother won't be here. When you're out in the world and away from home. But telling you is one thing. I'll need to train you a little bit and show you. Give you a chance to try a few times. And he kind of stands and walks off into the forest and says, wait here a moment. And stepping back out of the forest are a number of just people begin to walk out of the forest. There's maybe four of them, different elves or various kinds of humanoid. And one of them steps forward from the rest and says, don't worry, Vargas, it's only me. These are duplicates. Try and tell which one is actually me. And, they step behind like a large tree and then re-emerge as different people and begin to kind of swap around and intermingle with each other, and each of them begin to interact with you, and you essentially have to pick out which one of them is the doppelganger, which one of them is just like a magical creation, essentially. And You spend the better part of maybe 3 or 4 hours at this before you eventually go to take a break. Just go ahead and make me a charisma check.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
see
I'll go and look
how
in.
well you
Like,
did.
yeah, I'll go and sort of like look into each of their eyes and see if they
Yeah.
maintain eye contact with me or if they just stare at me. I'll look for twitching. I'll look for, you know, as they move around, I'll sort of inspect their movements.
Yeah, and there's little tells that come up, you know, like, you know, eye contact, limb size, twitching. You know, at one point you hear one of the stomachs growl, you know, things like this. Or, you know, at one point you watch one of them walk off from you after an interaction, and you're like, that guy's not a doppelganger. And then he walks beneath the tree, and you watch as an owl kind of screeches down at him, and you're like, oh, maybe not, you know, and stuff like this. Yeah, with a 17, you're getting a good grasp at it. Probably maybe every 2 out of 3 attempts you seem to be getting correct. And you haven't fully learned the skill yet. You might have to go at it for the rest of the day, or maybe even the following day. But you're making good progress, and it's good knowledge to have, especially for your own kind. You eventually kind of return back to go for a meal, essentially your dinner for the day. Returning with Zach. At this stage, Saria, you would have finished your blacksmithing up. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Just creating your little dagger. And we'll jump over to Kai real quick. Kai, you enter the bar and you find Evelyn. She sees you enter alone, and you know immediately knows why you're here. She kind of stands up from the table and waves her hand in the air with a purple energy, and all the flumps kind of float around her, and she says, okay, heading off for a little bit. Take care of the place, don't cause any trouble. If you need anything, come and find me. And she maintains eye contact with you as she walks around the bar and begins to head up the stairs.
I'll follow it up.
Yeah. And he takes you into the chambers, and she says, okay, Kai, welcome. It's my little bedroom. Take a seat. And gestures to these little seating area. She says, okay, I'll do what I can for you. I can't give you any promises one way or another, but I assure you I won't cause any harm to you or this entity that resides within your shadow. First things first, can I have another look at Zila's book, please? She holds her hand out.
I left it with Saria. She was etching some of the runes onto a weapon for me.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. She snaps her fingers and a flump appears, and then she looks up at it and it gives a nod. It flies out of the room. Saria, as you're like finishing up the engraving portion of the dagger, one of the flumps flies over to you and says, "Well, hello. I've been sent by Evelyn to collect Kai's booklet thing. Seems he needs it."
I'm pretty much done with it. I'm just going to be doing final touches on this dagger, and I'll probably give it to Kai this evening. Yeah, you can take the book. I have no longer any need for it.
Very good. Thank you very much. And takes the book and flies off into the air. About a minute goes by as you're waiting with Evelyn, as she's kind of like just twirling like purple energy around her fingers. And Flump returns with the book.
I don't usually let the book out of my sight. This is actually like the first time.
Well, if there's any safe place to do it, it would be here. So, I wouldn't worry. Here he is. Flump flies in the room, drops the book into your hand, Kai.
I held it, and then I hold it aloft towards Evelyn.
Yeah. She graciously takes it from your hands, and then she leans back in the chair and kind of begins to read. And you watch as she does. She begins to relax. She reads over the old notes and written words of her old friend and your aunt Zila, and her form shifts into her natural state, almost subconsciously, as far as you can tell. And her eyes kind of narrow at a particular passage, and she flicks a few pages with a hand, like almost telepathically, or telekinetically, I should say, moving the pages with waves of her fingertips. Her eyes narrow again. She says, fascinating.
What is
It
it?
seems your aunt left a few hidden messages in here. Ways to, well, interact with whatever ritual she performed when you were created. I had a feeling she would do something like this. She always was a little cryptic. She smiles and snaps the book shut. She says, she hands it back to you. She says, sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I grab it, like,
Yeah.
I guess timidly, but
yeah.
Confused.
She says, okay, give me a moment. I can try a few things. She begins drawing a magical, magic rune, like glyph on the ground, a magical circle, essentially. Intricate patterns. You recognize some of them. They're very similar to the runes and patterns that you saw in the cave with Loic. When this kind of all happened.
Like the patterns on the floor, or like
Yes.
patterns around the temple. Okay.
Yeah, the ones that created the big circle, where the focal point was that small black void orb of space. They're not
Kai
all the
stands
same,
up.
but most of them.
Kai stands up and just looks a little bit worried. He's like, "Are you sure about this? These kind of look familiar to me, and if I remember correctly, things didn't go so smoothly last time."
I understand your concern, Kai, but I'm a professional. Have a little trust. It's not my first time doing such things. And she's expertly crafting this circle on the ground. As she finishes up, she says, okay, what should we try first? Why don't you sit down in the circle?
I do it. Walk forward and I sit down in the middle.
Yeah. She says, okay, and go ahead and summon your shadow, if you will.
Sorry, I don't have a shortcut for it.
No, you're all good. Your shadow manifests, takes form, and as it does, the magical circle on the ground glows with that purple energy, the same purple energy as that cave that you were in. For a moment, you worry that you're about to get shunted back into the astral plane and, disappear into the void. But nothing happens.
Yeah, fear spikes through me.
Yeah, the moment passes, and you wince as you believe it to happen, but you realize you're still on solid ground. And Evelyn puts a hand onto yours and says, "Be calm. Do not worry. Focus on your shadow." And as you stare over at your shadow, she begins to activate various runes and move them and shift them, change them, manipulating the circle to do what she requires it. And she says, "Fascinating. It seems, to me at least, whatever this entity is acting as a sort of anchor for you. It seems your soul, or whatever it is that makes up you, longs to return to your home plane. Perhaps that's the destiny of all your kind, ASMR, if you will. This entity is holding you here, ensuring that you don't drift away once again."
And what is this? Like, what do they want? Like, why are they, I guess, helping me?
As far as I can tell, their essence, their being, their persona has been reduced down to a singular purpose. That is to protect you. It does not seem to... Yeah, it just kind of stares at you and looks back at Evelyn and then back at you. But she says, "Does not seem to know its own name or where it came from or who it is, why it's here, except its desire to keep you safe. I can weaken this bond, this anchor, and perhaps some of its persona may return. It may leave you vulnerable. I don't think you'll be cast out into the astral sea, but you may find aberrations a little more, well, prone to violence in your presence. Maybe you may find yourself more drawn to gateways to the astral sea, things of this kind. It's your choice, Kai. Do you want to know the truth of your shadow? Or do you wish to remain safe in ignorance?"
I don't know. I'm scared, if I'm being honest.
All leaps of faith are scary, Kai. Sometimes you just have to take a risk.
How would this work?
I would gradually reduce the connection of the anchor, this ritual that binds you together. And if I'm careful enough, then the bond will remain, and more of this entity's persona will emerge. You may even be able to converse with it. I could repair the bond afterwards, or I could leave it as it is. It's your choice. Repairing the bond may take a little longer, though.
Could I take some time to think?
If you wish.
Yeah, I think I need to think about this.
Well, I don't know. I don't sense any ill will from this entity. It does not seem to wish to cause you any harm. It is not affecting your health. It's affected your appearance, no doubt, but I'm sure you can live with that.
If you weakened the bond, would I still look like this?
I believe so. If I severed the bond, maybe not. But as I say, I don't think it's bad for you. If anything, I think it's quite the opposite.
And
You've no doubt noticed the power it's given you.
it's been very useful. It's saved my life on a few occasions.
Indeed. This power is just as much yours as it is this entity's. If I were to sever the bond, the power may change, but it wouldn't fade completely. As I say, though, I wouldn't want that outcome. I don't think this entity seeks it. I don't think you do, either. I think you know, deep down, that this entity is, well, an ally. Someone you can trust. Someone who wants to help you, keep you safe.
You want this? And I'm gonna look over the shadow.
It just shrugs. Evelyn says, I'm not sure it can even comprehend what you're asking. It simply wishes to keep you safe, and that's its sole drive and purpose, and anything beyond that is, well, out of its realm of understanding.
Perhaps I'd take the night to think it over. Would the offer still be around tomorrow?
Of course, Kai. Of course. And, while you think on that, another thing to ponder, and maybe, well, I apologise if this is a little, well, forward. Never thought I'd say those words. But I've noticed you're a little distant with your father. Do you mind if I
you could
ask?
say that.
Do you mind if I ask? Do you hate him? Do you wish to be free of him?
Hate is a strong word.
Do you
On many
consider him
fronts, I
your?
do.
Do you consider him to be your father?
I consider him the man who raised me.
There's a difference, of course.
I also consider him the man who pushed my aunt away. The man who kept me from a childhood.
Mhm.
But at this point, I'd be happy just being as far away from him as possible.
I share the sentiment. But, the reason I ask is, with my involvement in your creation, I want to offer you the open door to a new family, should you wish to, well, join one. This is something that I don't expect an answer straight away. Think on it. Decide how you feel. Should you wish to become a part of our family, we will accept you. We will show you what true family is. Maybe one day we may even find Azila herself, and she may join us.
Kai doesn't say anything. He leans forward and just gives her a hug and lets out some tears. And
she, you put your head in her shoulder, and she pats you on the back of the head a few times with a gentle touch. You pull away. She wipes a tear from you. She smiles, with this warmth that you've never experienced from someone like this.
mm-hmm.
And it's up to you how you think Kai feels, whether he would give an answer or not, whether he needs time to consider it, to think, or anything. But you can tell that she's not pressuring you in any way. She's just offering the hand if you wish to take it.
Kai's definitely not ready to, give an answer.
Yeah.
To jump at something like that, but he's, extremely grateful for the offer, and
yeah.
It's like moving to him, it's the promise of a loving family, a sense.
She lifts you up and puts you back to your feet. And, you compose yourself for a moment. She smiles and pats you on the shoulder. Says, "Take your time, Kai. You don't need to give me an answer yet. Think on it and come back to us. Just don't tell Vargas. At least not yet. He might get a little jealous. Who knows?" I'm sure
Thank you.
if you make the decision, I'm sure he'll welcome you with open arms. But until then, best not to make his mind wander and spiral into what ifs and all the rest of it,
Mm-hmm. I'll keep this in mind. Thank you for everything.
I'll be waiting when you make your decision on either front. Family or shadow. And she gently guides you to the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just walks away silently.
Yeah.
And as I get into the hallway, the shadow fades and attaches back to me as a regular shadow, and
yeah,
I make my way into the bar.
Yeah. You spend a couple hours in the bar before eventually Vargas and Saria return with Zach. Whilst all of this has been happening, what have you been doing, Jade, in Vargas's room?
So Jade misunderstood what they were gonna do and thought they were gonna practice in the room. So
right.
Once he closed it up, she was like, well, shit. She's gonna look around a little bit, but nothing too intrusive. Just the big things that you would see anyways if you're in his room.
Right. Yeah.
Dave, are there still fish, like dead fish, in that tank, or did you clean it out?
We
You there,
can't hear
Dave?
you, Dave, if you're talking. I see
Yeah,
your
I
mic
see,
on
Oh,
I
mute.
see your
my bad.
icon.
My
There
bad.
you go.
Must have muted. Yeah. I think I said I cleaned them up, but yeah, we can say there's still a couple of floaters.
A couple of floaters.
That's crazy.
Maybe not the best word, but okay.
What are you talking about? It was perfect word.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, so Jade like goes over to that and is like, "Oh, poor little fish." And she's just kind of gonna study them because she's like, "These are cool fucking fish. Like, I've never seen these fish before." And after that, she's like, "Oh, this is fucking boring." Then she's gonna try and get out. The trap door, is there like seams, like, where there's like a little bit of a hole, or is it like hermetically closed, or...
It's pretty tight fit. Vargas has gone to great lengths to make sure that this door is secure. And
Okay.
the lock is on the outside as well, so you don't have a mechanism to
Yeah.
pick or anything like that.
Yeah.
You could try and break your way out, like break the door and the lock. But
Yeah.
other than that, you might have to get a bit creative.
Let me take a look at what I've got packed. Okay. So, what could I turn into a tiny spider with primal magic and then cast reduce on myself to be like a fucking itty bitty, like barely anything?
Bag of dust.
Hell yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jade's gonna just be like, shit, this is too big for me to get through normally. And she's gonna turn into like this itty bitty spider and then just cast reduce, and it's like, oh, I hope nobody steps on me. And she's gonna try and crawl through the seams, basically.
Yeah, you can fit with that spell.
All right, sweet.
A tiny size form, yeah, easy enough.
Yeah, once she gets out, she like sees Saria forging. So like, nobody needs to know that I was in there. So she's just gonna climb up on the roof, sneakily.
Cool.
And when she's up on the roof, she's gonna turn back into herself. And go look at the side of the tower that's like built adjacent to / next to / as part of the building.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe let's say she'll stay in the spider form for now.
Okay. Cool. Just pull you down to this so we can see.
Yep. So she's just gonna like first approach over here from like the roof side, because the tower's higher than the roof of the rest of the building, right? Yeah, and then she's gonna just like see if there's like any windows or anything.
Yeah. There are no windows, but there are holes in the roof.
Oh, okay.
And they're not like big enough for like a person to climb through, but it's enough for you to like look inside or even climb through as in your like spider form.
Jade's gonna see if she can grab a look through one of those holes.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
Okay. She is trying to be stealthy, by the way.
Yeah.
Perception. It's 22.
Nice. And stealth check as well.
Yeah, let me just get my actual form out because I have a higher dex in the form. God, where is it? Insects. Shape. Sorry, I forgot to prep this form. Shape features. Already has tiny size. Wonderful. Okay, sweet. So stealth check. I'll just roll it off the sheet real quick.
Yep.
19.
Yeah, cool. You are you just peering through, or do you want to actually go in your?
I'm currently just peering through just to see,
Okay,
and like
cool.
depending on what I see, I might continue.
Cool. Yeah, as you peer through, you see, firstly, like a bunch of like candles that are not lit. You know, like various stages of being burned away. You know, different heights. There is like a what's the word? Just like a dirty cloth like tarp that is like draped over this corner of the room. It's like attached partly to the ceiling, almost forming like a
tent,
kind of like a tent, but it's much more like, you know, thrown out than that. It's not like in a particular shape. It's just attached, probably just to create wind cover for the holes in the roof and things like that. But beneath it, you see a bunch of like bones, like animal bones, feathers that have been ripped and left all over the floor. There are entrails, you know, bits of intestines, and you know, looks like maybe like a small like stomach or like a liver or something of a small animal, just kind of there rotting
like
away with flies. Yeah, there's like flies buzzing around it and stuff. There's a bunch of crates that are like partly cracked open with just like bits of like fungi and shrooms and, you know, weird cordyceps and stuff all kind of growing all over them. There is like a broken chandelier in one corner of the room, a set of steps that go down to a lower level, or like a stairway that leads to the bottom floor. And then there is a chair in the room, in the against one wall of the room, a rocking chair, and you see Mrs. Morang sat in the chair, just rocking back and forth. You know, barely see her face with her hair kind of drooped forward, with the shawl above her head and everything. And you can see she is knitting something, or she's working on something in her hands. And as you stare closely at it, you see that it's a small doll, like a little humanoid like doll made of like hay and twigs and, you know, various little bits of nature. And it looks a lot like Vargas.
Okay, I was gonna say, does the doll resemble someone specific? But yeah, okay.
Yeah, it looks like Vargas.
Interesting.
And as she kind of finishes it, she looks at it and turns it very slowly in front of her. She inspects every thread and every, you know, little intricate detail of it, and then she slowly puts it down onto the ground beside the chair. And you see that there are probably about 10 others that are on the ground. One of them looks like Zach, and one of them looks like Evelyn in their non true forms. You know, their false forms.
Yeah.
There's one that looks like a tabaxi. There is one that looks like some type of like large frog. And you can see that there are 3 that look unfinished but are being made, and they look like you, Kai and Saria.
Interesting. Okay.
She kind of picks
And
one of
they're
those
just, like-
unfinished ones and begins working on it.
Okay.
All the
Noted.
while, she's just creaking back and forth, you know, in the rocking chair, kind of just
Mhm.
very very aggressive rocking back and forth. She's not making any sound, but she's just rocking back and forth almost like fervently with like drive to finish
Yeah.
whatever she's making.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, actually, what did you roll for your perception check again? Was it
22.
Oh, yeah, you rolled high enough to hear something.
Okay.
You hear as she finishes the dolls, she's kind of grumbling under a voice, you know, under a breath, and you don't pick up much. A lot of it is unintelligible, but you hear her say, "It's meringue." She says, "It's meringue. Meringue is my name. Meringue. Curse them, meringue."
Gotcha.
Yeah, she seems angry that her name is being mispronounced.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, the noise is too loud. She's just screeching a little bit under her breath and just being very, just sinister. You know, very very creepy and a bit aggressive in these simple tasks that she's doing, rocking and creating these little dolls.
Having seen that, actually, let me make an intelligence check. Curious.
Yep.
Oh, natural 20. All right. Sweet. Okay. Having seen that, Jade's gonna slowly back away, and make her way down to other people.
Yeah, nice.
Which is probably still gonna be a while till they're done with all their stuff.
Yeah, you
but-
eventually we'll kind of jump ahead to where you all kind of meet back up at the same time. Yeah. Cool. You all watch as a small spider climbs up Saria's arm and then transforms and shifts out to become the ooze that is Jade.
Hey guys. You guys all doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Been a
fine.
very productive day. Forging is always very therapeutic for me, so it's nice to just bash at some metal and make it transform into something well made.
Of course. Are Zach and Evelyn here? Well, I see Zach over there, but is Evelyn here, Vargas? Your mother?
Yes, as far as I know. I don't believe so. Whoa, is my mom here?
Yes, she's just in her room, relaxing a little bit, taking a load off, you know.
Do you need her? Or...
We need to have a little conversation with the six of us, like us and your parents.
Okay.
Everything okay, Jade?
I don't know. That's why we need to have the conversation.
Yeah.
I've got some questions.
Zach will kind of, you know, step over very unnaturally, you know, like a long, elongated stride. Leans against the table and says, "Well, Jade, why don't you tell me, and maybe I can help. Best not to disturb Evelyn if she's resting."
Okay. I just don't know. I don't want to cause panic with other people here. Maybe. Okay. Hold on. Come with
What have
me.
you done?
She's gonna grab Zach's arm and pull him into the kitchen. Oh shit.
Sure. As you
Wait.
step into the kitchen,
It's like,
you
wait,
step
I
into
recognize this guy.
yeah, yeah, you recognize the large frog-like creature that resembles the doll that you just saw. One of them. As you
You
come
have a
around the
private room,
corner,
Zach?
as you come around the corner, you see this creature. It looks a little bit different to what you see on the map. It's much more bulbous and fat. It is like just rolls and rolls of flesh, like a large lump of green flesh, just bulbous on the ground. Like you don't see legs beneath it. It's just like a,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? It's so overweight
Yeah.
and heavy set that it's just like, you know, it's like them like fucking 4,000-pound fucking people, you know, obese people, you know, and all that type of stuff. It's not pretty to look at. And as you come around the corner with Zach, this creature turns to address both of you and just says, "Hey, you want some food?" And Zach says, wait, he says,
Trying to find his name.
Yeah, I got it right. I was doubting myself then. He says, "Oh no, Lagarde, we don't need any food. Just need a little privacy. Do you mind?" And he says, "Oh no, use the back room." Points, you know, over this way.
Okay, that works. Thank you. Also, lovely kitchen. I like your pig head. It's very cool.
I like you.
Oh, thank you.
She feels bad because she's basically gonna go gossip about him in a way.
Yeah. Hello, Vargas.
So, Zach, I went and took a little peek-see in. Oh, hey guys.
Hi.
Quick, come in. Close the door.
Oh, sorry, I was muted again. Hello, Laggard. I will have a piece of chicken if you've got some.
Yeah, sure. Throws it over to you.
Thank you.
Comes out a big boiling pot of various meat.
Is Kai coming too, or no?
Kai!
Oh, we all going? Oh, I thought it was like a private thing.
Well,
He
everybody's
said the
here
6
anyway,
of
so
us,
it's
or
fine.
well,
Yeah,
he
like.
said the 6 of us, didn't
Well,
you?
yeah, I initially said it, and then Zach was like, "Hey, you could just tell me," and then I was like, "I don't know. You guys can be here. It's fine. Come here."
Oh, hey, chef.
Hello. My name's Lagarde. What's yours?
It's Kai. Nice to meet you.
She just pull him inside and closes
Just
the
kind
door.
of grunting and, you know, talking, and you can barely make out half of what this thing says. But he just kind of grumbles as you enter the back room and close the door.
I wonder
All
if
right.
he's got beef.
Yeah, I got
He's got
beef.
pork.
No beef.
Wait, can he hear us
Okay.
through these doors? This is shitty private room, bro.
Maybe just keep your voice down.
Hey, Lager, close your ears, please. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So, anyways, I was taking a little peek-see at the tower next door, maybe, perhaps.
Oh yes, Mrs. Meringue. Yes.
It's marrying you, actually.
No, it's Meringue. Yeah.
Well, okay. She was. I was looking in, and I was being very quiet. I'm pretty sure she didn't see me. But she was like stitching little dolls, and she had like a doll of you, Zach, and a doll of Evelyn, or well, you know, not your, you know, who you present as most often, and one of Lager too, and then she had one of Vargas, and then she was making ones of like Kai, Saria, and I, and then some other people. is a little bit worrying, maybe. And then she, like, under her breath, she was like, "Oh, these kids are way too loud. And it's marrying you, not marrying." And she was like really frustrated.
Well, little arts and craft, I'm sure. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe it's a gift.
Gonna make an insight check on.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Daria's gonna do the same, because that's pretty weird as fuck.
Nothing
I'll
out
use
of
my
the
DM.
ordinary.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration here. Okay, well, it's not much better. Fuck. It's only 12 for me.
27 for Daria.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He is he's brushing it off. It's clearly not as much of a non-issue as he says it is, but it's not it is it's not surprising to him. So you can tell that this is not like the first time something like this has happened, and it doesn't cause him any genuine concern or alarm, put it that way. But he's clearly not, you know, it's not just arts and craft like he says it is.
Okay, I just thought because she also had this like ritual circle with like blood and livers and stuff like that. I just thought she was up to like weird stuff. But if you're convinced, then
she is a hag, so she's always doing weird things.
That's
like
not
this.
nice to call people that.
Oh, it's what she refers to herself as.
Wait, really?
It's like a type of fae.
Yeah, she's a hag.
Oh, I thought you meant like, you know, like how some people are like, "Oh, that old hag," you know?
Well, she is an old hag.
Exactly.
Okay, well, but you know, you've never been like, okay, never mind, whatever.
We call her that all the time.
We do.
Not hurtful though, right?
Oh, no. She loves it, I'm sure.
Well, okay, but I'm pretty sure she's upset that you're mispronouncing her name and that it's actually marrying you.
Oh, she's always mad about something, yes, and always upset about something. Don't worry yourself.
Also, that it's too loud.
It's always loud here, and you know she could always move, but she doesn't. So, you know.
Thought about like inviting her over.
Well, we used to, but well, when half of the patrons fell ill and became cursed, then we decided it's best not to. And she's not very sociable, you know. She likes her privacy. So we just leave her be, you know. She does her little curse here and there, and maybe, you know, little ritual once or twice a month.
Per month?
Maybe a week.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of depends what mood she's in. But I assure
she was
you,
very fervently working on the dolls. She was really excited about finishing them.
I don't know, maybe she's gonna make a little dollhouse and play dress up, and I don't know, what do people do with dolls, Vargas?
Yeah,
fire.
I guess they just do that. Play dress up and, like you said,
Exactly, like normal people.
yeah. Nothing weird about that. Just a hag and her hobbies.
Anyway, I assure you, we are not under threat. If she causes any real trouble, then Evelyn will have words with her and rectify any, well, ailments that she imposes upon you.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
Not to worry, Jade. I'm happy to be of reassurance to you. It's not often that I make people feel that way.
Well, maybe you're better than people first think when they look at you.
Very true. Very true.
You're not supposed to say that about yourself. It's supposed to be a compliment.
Oh,
You're supposed to be like, oh no.
did I give
you
the
know.
secret away?
Wait, what secret?
That I'm not reassuring and pleasant to be around.
You are. You can be.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's nice to know. Maybe I can use that to... Ooh.
Lure people.
Vargas, I have an idea.
Dad, what are you thinking?
Okay, never mind. Don't want to get in trouble with you and Mother. So, Evelyn won't be happy if I overstep. Oh.
Well, you should always try to make Evelyn very happy because she deserves it.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
So get whatever idea you had out of your mind.
I'm afraid it's taken a
Yes.
deep root in my mind.
Get it out of your mind and out into the open. Let's hear it.
Okay. So what if I disguised myself and befriended her? And then she thought I was pleasant to be around, and then I could, like, prank her or something. I could jump out and be like, "Wah!" And maybe then she might be
Isn't that
more...
just going to make her more upset?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she likes
True.
surprises.
Also true.
She's always surprising us with various curses and, illnesses. Maybe it's time we return the favor, Vargas.
Maybe.
Maybe it's time for a little payback.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey guys, could we leave
Hey,
this
By all
food
means,
storage
Jade,
cupboard?
you can join us.
Jade is just
Oh, she's
leaving,
gone.
like,
She's
fuck's
gone.
sake.
Okay, never mind.
This open bag of chili powder next to me is really starting to burn my eyes. I think I'm gonna leave.
Well, actually, Kai, could you come with me?
La-
Sorry, I'll make our way
Laggard,
out.
Laggard,
of
go
the
ahead and
store.
close that chili powder. It's getting everywhere.
No, these doors are locked. We'll have to go around the other way.
Hey, Laggard, you have the key.
Flicks a key over at you through the door because he can't move. Scatters across the ground.
He lands like 3 feet from him, so I have to like run into the kitchen and grab it. It's like, okay, I got it. Get it. Thank you.
Alright, care for a climb?
Oh yeah, where to?
Oh, we're gonna climb on the roof and just sit up there.
Mhm.
And then once up there, Saria will literally just sit next to Kai and then just pull out a wrap bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on. 1 second. Could you help? It's kind of slippery. Hold my head.
Yeah. Yeah, Saria just pulls them up easily.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this? What do you have?
Well, I said before that I'll make you your dagger, and I completed it earlier. And she slowly starts to pull the cloth off of it, and first the thing that you see is a slightly curved blade. It's mostly straight, but it curves towards the tip of it, and it comes back down and to meet the hilt, which is like a crescent moon. That's the points are facing towards down the blade, and in the center of the crescent moon, there's like a engraved star with the pale brown wood being turned black by charring and treated with beeswax, and inside of the wooden handle is the platinum she took off of Kai at the beginning, which she used to engrave the runes and inlay it with the platinum. And the first one at the very end of the hilt is the Astral Sea rune. Embodied in the platinum, and then the platinum whisks off of the rune and wraps around the dagger to the back side of it, where she engraved the home. So the home is always in touch with Kai's palm. So it's always the rune's always making full contact with you. And then the platinum band swirls around again to do the shade of Kai at the base of the hill where the moon is. And
Nice.
it basically looks like with the blackened handle and the thing, it looks like almost like starlight as it catches the light of the sun around right now. And then at the very end, to secure the handle, is she made sure to do a loop, which is at the very base of it. It's got another little star engraved on it, so it's got a connection for whenever you get your chain back.
Nice.
And she hands you the dagger.
Yeah. I'll ask a quick question as well, Rhea. During the process of creating this dagger, I will allow you to infuse some of the power from one of your runes into the dagger. Tell me which one you choose.
I choose
you, Pikachu.
Hang on, let me look real quick. I wanna make sure. Class features, runes.
It won't copy any of their effects, but it will have its own spin on it, basically. So don't worry about the mechanics of it. Just pick which rune you think is cool for the dagger.
And she'll and then point to the base of the blade, and she'll note that it's the cloud rune, and she'll just go, and this here is my connection to you, and the trust I put in you.
Oh yeah.
And she'll just explain that it's the cloud rune, and it's the rune that she's never once unattuned from in her entire time of using them.
Yeah, and as you hold the dagger, the blade, it's hard to see it, but you feel it on your skin. There is a small gust of wind that runs down the blade at all times. It's like it is just gliding down the blade from the hilt, just a constant stream of wind coming from the blade. Not enough to push anything, but enough to feel it. And you can tell this blade is very sharp. And we will come to what it can actually do next game, probably. But because I'll make you something cool, basically.
And I guess the only thing left to do is for you to give it a name.
Firstly, thank you. This is incredible. And you pulled this off in just one day?
Well, I mean, growing up for many, many years with a father who basically in a forge most of the time, and basically grew up in a forge. If I wasn't training with my mother, I was in the forge with my father, or climbing around the mountaintop of our home. So.
And here I thought you were just gonna make me a bog standard, regular blacksmith dagger.
No, I mean, if I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it right. And I'll also point out that I know that dickhead betrayed us, but I specifically inlaid 100 gold's worth of platinum, which was the price of them to stop looking for your aunt.
Wow.
Damn, that's deep.
Thank you so much. Kai's gonna like
cut.
scoot over and just hug. Sorry, I just
she'll just hold it in and just like, no matter what happens, Kai, we've got your back. Like, you don't need to worry about us with your father. We'll deal with it together. Next time we encounter him, it'll be on our terms, not his.
I trust you guys. I believe you. Thank you. And after we'll deal with my shit, and Kai like leans over and he like wipes a tear from his eye. We'll get to yours too.
Yeah, one step at a time. We all got our shit to deal with. I want to help Jade figure out her stuff as well. I don't think I've seen her like that, that out of it since the entire time I've known her. So
I honestly feel awful about her book going, but we can make up for it. I can make up for it, I think.
It's fine. We'll get it back.
Yeah. And you said I just gotta give her a name.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions? I can't say I've ever named a blade before.
I guess. Just think about how it makes you feel and when you use it, what it brings out of you. And I think that usually helps when thinking of a name for a blade that has been cared for and made in such a way.
Perhaps something will come to me when we meditate.
Yeah, and we should do that soon. In fact, come with me. I was getting kind of late in the session, so I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, the sun's about to set. So yeah, if you're gonna do it, it'd probably be now. Yeah.
Okay. Come with me, Kai. We're gonna go higher. Sarah's gonna look around. Is there any like super high trees?
Yeah, loads. Yeah.
We're gonna go slightly higher. We're gonna go in the canopy, and she'll leap down the building and then pick one.
Yeah.
I'd follow Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You both find a comfortable spot overlooking the canopy of the deep, dense forest and jungle that is the Vale Wild.
Now, I want you to sit with me, and I want you to picture this. Look up into the sky. This is how my mother taught me. Look up into the sky and then look very carefully at the wisps of clouds and how they move. And Saria's eyes will start to cloud over as she describes this, and there's like different wisps of possibilities as the clouds move by, and she goes, just picture them in your mind as you almost plot a pick at them and see different possibilities. As everything else fades away, she'll actually activate her cloud rune and grow a little, and her entire form will shift to the cloud giant, and her hair starts to move like clouds as she the swirling clouds in her eyes go, and she'll just think. And she's can't even see Kai at this point. She's just talking and saying, it's like your mind focuses on a single point, and you just follow it until a possibility appears. Now try with me, Kai. Just sit down and close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Take deep breaths and just picture these possibilities and let everything else fade away.
Yeah. Both of you make a wisdom check for me, please.
Wisdom check.
I lost my mouse. Wisdom check.
Sorry, you fall into a deep meditation.
Smash me.
You both synchronize, not only with your rolls but with the meditation. Your visions kind of overlap. You see the same thing. You begin to think the same thing, and with Saria almost acting as a guiding hand through this process, you begin to see what she speaks of. This current of clouds that shift through the sky, twisting and turning and forming different shapes, converging and diverging, and sparks of lightning that might crash through every now and again, signaling, signaling like danger or like all negative type emotions and things like that, and then they're quickly just blown away by the gust of possibilities of fate, essentially. And before long, Saria goes silent as she falls deeper and deeper into the meditation, and you follow her deeper and deeper. Suddenly those clouds begin to change colour, becoming dark, pitch black shadow. There's now there are very little clouds that remain, and only these black clouds of shadow, swirling and changing course, moving in all different directions, and they coalesce and form into a silhouette of a humanoid shape. You see the two pinprick eyes, little white dots in the center of the pitch black silhouette, staring back at you. Make an insight check. Kai.
Who, me or Saria?
Kai.
Oh, shit. What the hell? I'm pretty good at that, apparently. Oh. My roll's not, though.
With the 10, for a moment, it unsettles you to see your shadow projected in such a manner, so large and vast and just all-consuming around you. And then it reaches down for you and envelops you, and you just feel this warmth, this safety, this comfort that comes from it. And you breathe, and everything just fades away, and you are just one with your shadow. There is no questions about who it is, what it is, where it came from. None of that matters in this moment. But you are safe. You are cared for. And you begin to realize that maybe that's all you've ever wanted. And then the shadow recedes, and you find yourself staring back up at the sky as Saria's form shrinks and recedes back into her normal form, and her eyes blink open, and she turns and looks at you with a smile.
That was incredible.
I'm glad that you found it helpful. And so my mother is a way better teacher, but I'm glad that I was able to be a conduit for you to be able to experience this type of meditation. I'm sure we'll do it more in the future as well. I will say it's probably not best to do it straight away again, considering this was your first time. It can be a lot for people. Say it took me decades of training with my mother to get.
Kai, you feel a tug on your robe.
I turn and look.
You see your shadow with it projected on the roof of the home, the tavern, and its hand is like up off the ground, like three-dimensional, and it is pulling on your cloak.
That's unusual. I guess I turn towards it, and
Yeah. It seems to want to guide you somewhere or to something.
I look over at Saria and I'm just like, I guess I gotta go. Thank you for everything.
Anytime. I have enjoyed finally getting the chance to sit down and do this with you. I say this and forging is where I find most peace. I guess I can't relate to how you grow up, but just know that you always have a place with me in the group. And in fact, as you leave, Sarah's gonna pull off her little vial that's around her neck and hand it to Kai and put it around his neck. This here has scents from my home. I would like you to have it for a while, and just when you're feeling uneasy, just give it a smell and think of me.
I'll look after it with my all. Thank you.
Alright, now I think your shadow wants you.
And I'd let the shadow guide me to.
It leads you back into Vargas's home, up the stairs, and before long you are stood in front of Evelyn's door. Your shadow points at the doorknob.
I knock.
Yeah. You hear, "Come in."
I step inside.
Yeah. You find her pretty much
Hey, hi.
exactly where you left her. You know, the circle still drawn. She says, "I'm glad you've, well, returned so soon. I see your little friend is a little more active now." Looks down at your shadow, and then it kind of points at the circle.
I sit down in the circle.
Yeah. The shadow manifests without you even summoning it. But go ahead and summon it for me, please. It's almost like it's ready for something.
Can I like insight or I don't know, wisdom check? Can I?
Yeah, do an insight. Yeah, sure.
I just wanna be sure that like doing this, letting her weaken the bond is what I'm assuming that it's asking is actually what it wants, and not just like, hey, destroy that circle, you know?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. It gives off the impression of almost like almost like a child that has been promised some activity that it's excited to do, and it's finally been given the permission to do it in something like that. That's kind of the impression that you get from the shadow. It seems energetic, eager to do this, whatever this is.
I look over at the shadow and I turn to Evelyn and I say, I think we're ready.
She smiles, and she kind of begins to activate each of these runes. There is a kind of like a sinking feeling as each of the runes begin to activate, and your shadow begins to kind of roil up with energy and power as shadow begins pulling from the ground where yours lies and transforming into the actual physical entity that is this shadow-like creature. But the shadows are now like just roiling all around it, like stretching and peeling away, like, you know, fading into the room and joining with other shadows in the chamber. The whole room goes darker as this happens, and as you feel this kind of breathlessness, like suddenly you're unable to breathe, like the tension in your body, and then suddenly it like a wave, it just washes over you. And
I like to think in that moment, my void soul activates on its own.
sure, yeah, go ahead. And the shadows peel away around the this entity, and revealing a humanoid form of with pale white skin, silver white hair, and pitch black eyes. As Loic looks back at you.
No! Why?
Fucking called it.
He has a warm smile across his face as he holds his hand out to you. And that's where we'll wrap up for the day.
Such a good session. Finally got my Kai
I can't. Oh my god, too much emotion.
He
That was insane, that whole session again. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Very good indeed.
I knew it was fucking Loic.
Oh my god.
But is it Loic? Like,
Oh,
We gotta wait
Ooh.
until next session to confirm.
yeah.
Evil Loic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
so
cool.
good.
I have the multiple artworks for him. So he's got this
yeah.
one with the black eyes and everything, and then
Cool.
he's got the original one, which looks like that look like this. Yeah,
That's fucking
so
awesome.
but yeah, it was fun
Good
game.
Sesh.
Very
Yeah.
good indeed.
Oh yeah. So good.
Finally got to
Good
sit
shit,
down
Scott.
with fucking Kai and Zarya.
I messaged
Mhm.
Raya, I think it was like was it 20 minutes ago or like 30 minutes ago? And I was like, well, I guess we're meditating next session because like it was getting late.
And I was like,
Nah.
no, I'm stealing you. I've made a fucking dagger. There's no way I'm not giving you this session.
Yeah.
I mean, my not so subtle hint early in the session, like, hey, maybe you could meditate. What's
Yeah.
up? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, if I come up, we roll the same wisdom check.
That was
Yeah,
amazing.
that's cool.
When I first saw the rolls, I'm like, oh no, they're low. I'm like, oh no, but they match.
Yeah, it's very fitting. And
So
yeah,
can I
I
ask
mean,
one question about
some
that?
good character stuff this game. Yeah, go ahead.
Did Saria, like, I kind of witnessed a lot of the meditation with Saria. Did Saria see the whole, like, shadowy stuff?
No, that was for you. That's what you, that's what you saw. Yeah, she guided you there, but what you saw afterwards is
Yeah,
for you and you alone.
Sarah basically let you meditate through her magic that she learned from her mother and got you to that point.
Oh,
And then,
got it.
Yeah, and essentially what that did was it opened a doorway for Loic to have a bit more agency and make a choice for himself, as opposed to waiting for you to take the leap. You know, Saria basically guided you to a doorway where it would allow Kai to open it, and then Loic to step through and, you know, actually you know,
Manifest.
manifest and lead you to where you need to be for him to actually show himself to you.
Oh, good.
And, yeah. Turns out you always had a friend just behind you in your shadow.
You've got a friend in me.
Yep.
Or well, I guess you've got a friend in you.
Right?
True.
I always had like ideas that it might be, but then there was like a lot more to it that I kept thinking about, and I guess I was overthinking and stuff. And I'm like, okay, but what about like the splat of blood is like the black ichor, and it's like that was whatever it was trying to attach to Loic. It failed, and then it grabbed me instead, kind of thing. And then there's like loads of possibilities in my head.
Yeah. Well, you need to speak with him. You know, you'll get to do some of that next game. But you know, I'm sure you'll be curious about. I'm sure you'll be curious about his perspective, like what happened to him and all that stuff. So I'm sure we'll get to that.
Again. Man, I totally wasn't looking at dagger pictures on Google for like an hour during this session. Not at all.
Yeah. It's all good. You gotta get inspiration from somewhere. So.
Oh, for sure. I was just picking bits I like. I was like, oh yeah, this description's gonna be sick.
I don't know. I just love Vargas's home. I think it's such a cool.
It's amazing. This whole like freaking. It was not a city. It's just one building, but
Yeah.
so much
is a tavern.
What I initially was gonna do was when we initially teleported, I was gonna pull you over that session before you got the trade and literally give you 100 gold and just say like along that, and then when we lost all our shit in the dagger and like, and when you said you didn't want to get one from the shop, I was like, hell yeah, I'm just gonna take 10 platinum and just work it into the design. So there's 100 gold's worth of.
So what was the 100 gold for? That's how much he paid to find me?
No, 100 gold was the initial payment for him to start looking for your aunt.
Oh, right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to shoot off, guys, but that was very good.
No worries,
Pretty good session.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up here. So you know, thanks for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
Hell yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll be back next week, hopefully on Wednesday if everything goes well. So yeah, we'll be back for episode 23 next week, and if you want to check out,
Scott there, I think.
So just you know, check out the YouTube channel for previous episodes, and we'll see you next week. Cool.
Bye guys.
Thank you for DMing, Scott. Appreciate you.
No worries,
Take it easy,
dude.
everyone.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.